Well, I've had a piece of chicken. I've had a little drink. I've looked at all the girls, given one or two a wink. I'm sitting in my seat, radio to my ear. The Star-Spangled Banner and the crowd's opening cheer. I've been waiting since last Saturday, see another one beat. Friends, it's time once again to let the big dog eat. It's time to let the big dog eat. It's time to hear the bulldog beat. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time to leave the red and black. It's time. It's time to bring the bulldogs back. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. I love to go back to Athens town. I love to jump up when they holler down. I love to see the red coat spell the name. I love to talk about that bulldog thing. It's time to get the bulldog grin with 75,000 of your closest friends. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time to feel the bulldog heat. It's time to let the big dog eat. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time to get the bulldog grin with 75,000 of your closest friends. It's time. It's time. It's time. Is it time? It's time. It's time. Yes! Well, they fight in Athens town and they fight away from home.
The stadium is worse than bonkers.
Don't matter where they are, cause winning is the sweetest bone.
Got a touchdown in the corner.
When the red and black appear, you know those dogs are right.
Oh, you hurt so often.
Cause before it's all over, you're gonna see the Bulldogs bite.
45, 40, run, Lindsay.
Hunker down, Harry Dog.
Hunker down, Harry Dog.
Hunker down for a fight.
Hunker down for a fight.
When you meet the Georgia Bulldogs, you're gonna feel the Bulldog. Ever seen a bulldog ready for his meat? Well, to try to hold it back is a near impossible feat. It'll do your spirit good when you see that bulldog bite. But jump to your feet when you see those bulldogs bite. Hunker down, Harry Dog.
Hunker down, Harry Dog.
Hunker down for a fight.
Hunker down for a fight.
When you meet the Georgia Bulldogs, you're gonna feel the bulldog bite.
Oh, get us unmuted.
Hello, everybody.
There we
Welcome to
go,
Row
Clark.
60.
There we go.
Make sure, and we need to make sure that the people can hear us. So if
Yeah.
you can hear us, let us know in the comments,
Give us
please,
some
really
confirmation.
quickly.
Confirmation. That's right. That's right.
Wyatt, what's up, man? Dustin, good seeing y'all tonight. Chris, the Bandit is in the house. We got a lot of people.
The Bandit. I love my all-time favorite movie, fun fact, Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah.
Love The Bandit right there with Burt Reynolds. Classic movie. The best movie ever made was Smokey and the Bandit.
All right.
Period.
I hear you.
Period. That fired me up. Love having the Bandit in here.
Justin Dodson, or
Love
Drew.
having the band.
He said we are loud and clear, Rich Beck. All right, we're getting some good confirmation
There
that
we
y'all
go.
can hear us.
Love
That's
it,
good.
love it,
That's
love
what
it,
we
love it,
want.
love it. Woo, man.
Big game tomorrow, Adam.
Yeah.
Top 10 matchup here.
Big game tomorrow. Huge SEC implications, man, with the new format now, the second year, no division. So it's the top 2 out of 16 teams that you have at the end of the year. Obviously, Ole Miss undefeated right now and looking good. You're right. And coming to Sanford Stadium, got to make it a tough environment for them and need to have a win. Clark. Need to get a win and stay on track, man, to get to Atlanta. And also, playoff implications coming up and everything. So it's crazy we've gotten to this point of the season already. This is kind of we're over the halfway point now. Got one more game, then it's a bye, then it's Florida in that last leg of the season. And a lot of question marks still and in some places, man, but a lot of reasons for optimism as well. A lot of young guys growing up, and I think some of Georgia's best football is still in front of them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you win this one tomorrow, I said this in the podcast or this episode this past week, but if you win this game, you're setting yourself up very nicely for the rest of the season. I mean, Georgia's going to get a much-needed bye week next week. Can't look too far ahead, though. We got to take care of business tomorrow and get a big win. And very good Ole Miss team, no doubt about it. We all know what happened to us last year, but we also remember what happened the last time that Lane Kiffin took his team into Sanford Stadium. And Adam, there's got to be something to the fact that Ole Miss has yet to play a true road. Well, I say true. They've played a true road game in Kentucky, but that was week 2, and that has been their only road game of the season. And so to go from that to Sanford Stadium with the stripe out.
Yeah, that's right, baby.
It's going to be juiced, y'all. I'm telling you. What's his name? Trinidad Chambliss. I don't think he's ever going to. I don't think he is going to have been in a place and then the environment as crazy as he will.
No, he hadn't. Coming from Division II, man. Great story though about how he's fought to get in there, transfer into Ole Miss from a Division II school, and win the starting quarterback job. And so that's a cool story, man. And Lane Kiffin definitely has him playing good football, a respectable quarterback there, and the offense has done well. And Ole Miss is really a respectable football team. We know what Lane Kiffin can do to a defense and his offenses and the way he schemes. A very smart X's and O's guy, has been now for a long time, and kind of the resurgence of his career after being the offense coordinator a decade ago at Alabama. And he's just led the charge of Ole Miss program, who's probably gone through one of the most successful periods it's had, especially modern day, the past 5 years since he's been there, since the COVID year. So, it's a big game, and I think it's going to be a environment, man, where I just hope Georgia fans can cut loose tomorrow, Clark.
Yeah.
My biggest thing, I just feel like Georgia fans are uptight right now, and I have a theory. Why Georgia fans are just uptight right now, and it's because I truly think, man, that just Georgia fans went through 2021, went through 2022, the national championship runs, and just saw what Kirby was building, stacking recruiting class after recruiting class, 5 stars after 5 stars, 5 stars behind other ones, waiting their turn to start, and then going into the draft, and then you're still getting those blue chip guys. But the way the portal and the NIL has made college football now, it's different in the sense of that it's made so much more parity across the league, and it's something, man, that I feel like right now we're like, man, we should just still be dominating football games like we were those years, and we're still winning games. We're defending SEC champions. We're also a spoiled fan base. But I think, man, that's kind of where we've gotten uptight, seeing us in close games, losing again to Alabama, a close game in Auburn, man. I mean, it's still a lot of frustration from last year in some senses of some fans you talk to, even though I thought it was a successful year, get a first-round bye and a SEC championship, man, in the playoffs, and then on track to make the playoffs again this year and still in the SEC hunt here at the halfway point, man. Couldn't ask for any better. So, I don't know. I just want Georgia fans to let it loose, Clark.
Yeah. I agree. I mean,
Get rowdy.
Yeah. And that was kind of the point of this whole Stripe Sanford thing. And I'm sure we'll talk about this more as the night goes on. But, I thought that would be a good way for us to, if it did catch on, which thankfully it did, for us to kind of, I don't know, just try something new, you know? I think that kind of refreshes the fan base a little bit. And, so that's kind of the idea behind that. Once again, we'll get into that later. But we've got our first caller on the line. Welcome to Row 60. Who we got?
Man, you got Hanky from Winder.
Hanky.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Yes, sir. Hey, listen, guys. Hey, I want to apologize after meeting you guys. Man, I was so tired. I only had like 2 hours of sleep, so I felt like, I was pretty much tired after the Alabama, and then I still didn't get home until 3 in the morning. But you know what? This game's going to be electric. And I love how you guys presented the idea of the stripe out. We need something like that to get the crowd pumped, to get that fire, passion, and energy that Kirby was so much talking about. And we need to win this game. You guys are right. We got to win this game in order for us to get to the playoffs. And hopefully Tennessee will beat Alabama. That's my only hope.
Yeah.
If one thing's going to come out good against Tennessee, let them beat Alabama. And we got to take care of business with Ole Miss.
100%, Hanky. I mean, yeah, you got to reestablish that home field dominance that we've seen for so long in the Kirby Smart era, and then the streak that we had, and yeah, I agree completely. It's a game that you got to have against a undefeated Ole Miss team, Ole Miss team that's got a lot of momentum and confidence. And as far as the Stripe Sanford thing, Clark, man, is the brainchild of that. He's the tech Suave guy and was able to set that up. I don't have any social media, personal social media. I can barely get on Microsoft Word on my wife's computer when I have to use a computer and what I do. So it's Clark, and it was a great idea. And I just think, man, what I want, Hanky, and what I told Clark this when we started this.
I'm hearing you, man. I'm hearing you.
My thing is what I want with that. And there's a lot of people, you look on message boards that are against it, hate that, Clark Rose 6 came up with it. But my thing is, man, I don't care any ounce of criticism that we get. If there's one child in America that's going to their first football game tomorrow or in the middle of growing a love and passion for Georgia football, and they get to go with their dad or their mom, and they get to pick out what shirt they're going to wear and what color and what section they're going to be in to color coordinate, and they can barely sleep because they get to go watch Georgia play football tomorrow, and they get to wear that color and see if that stadium's striped out, and that's a core childhood memory for them, man. It's worth every bit of criticism we get and whoever gets with it, because we need more people to grow up loving Georgia football. Kids today, kids in these look, it's not just a bunch of rural Georgia people that are going to the University of Georgia now, man. You still got those guys, but you got a lot of people in who are developing their love for football and Georgia football that's coming out of state and doing it in college, their experience in Georgia. Or you have people who don't even go to Georgia and love it, grew up loving it, or they didn't even go to Georgia, not from the state, they've just fell in love. I don't care as long as you love Georgia football. But it's something that we need to get a charge and a spark in this fan base and realize how blessed we are that we're living in the golden era of Georgia football. We need to soak in every minute of it, man. So sorry to go on that rant right there, but if one kid gets a lifetime,
I love it, man. I heard the criticism from 960 the ref, and it pissed me off because we're trying to establish something, because we didn't get a blackout. We didn't even get a red out on a big game like this. Look, College Game Day is coming to town, people. We got to have something. And you guys come up with a brilliant idea. I mean, it is brilliant, and I hope it works tomorrow. I can't wait to see it.
Yes, sir.
Man, I love it, man.
Are you going to be there tomorrow, Hanky, to witness it?
Yeah.
No, actually, I got plans.
I
got some friends. Yeah. And plus, my wife said that's enough.
I heard that, brother. I heard that.
Guys, Georgia. My wife hates Georgia with a passion. She's a Michigan State fan.
I got you.
She gives me grief, and I'm always like, you know what? Why don't you reach out your hand and get on the winning bus? She won't do it.
There you go, man. Hey, just keep working on her. Just keep chipping away at it, you know?
Man, I tried for 4 years. It ain't working.
hey, patience
but that's
is a
okay.
virtue.
I like
Keep
the
going
house
with it.
divided.
There you go, man. Keeps things
Man,
interesting.
well, anyway, God bless you guys. Hey, I hope we get this win tomorrow. And man, we got to do this thing, guys. We got to do this thing. I don't care if you have to tonight. You just pray on the floor to the good Lord that we get a win tomorrow.
We need it, man. We
Love
got to have it.
Love it, man. Love it. That's good stuff. That's good stuff, Hanky. It was great meeting you, man, the other week at the Alabama game. And get loud for the Dogs, no matter if you're in Sanford tomorrow or you're not. I always appreciate you calling in, man, and great to develop a friendship with you, Hanky. You take care of yourself, and God bless you, brother.
Good call there from Hanky. Appreciate the call, brother. Good way to open up the show here. Man, we're getting a lot of comments about some stuff, and we'll probably go through some of these at some point. But we got another caller, a guy from out of state.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to let him introduce himself.
There we go.
As always. Go ahead. Take it away.
Glory, glory. It's your boy, Rich Beck, checking in from Buffalo. Just feels a little bit different.
Okay.
What
Ball
was
is in full. What? Can you hear me or no?
We got you now, Rich. Sorry, there's a malfunction there, technical difficulty. Go ahead. Sorry, we got the glory.
Okay,
but
let's get that
repeat.
from the top.
Yeah, take it from the
it?
top.
Yeah, rerun.
Glory, it's your boy Rich Beck checking in from Buffalo, New York, where the Leafs are turning and the air's got that bite, and football just feels a little different.
That's right.
Ball's in full swing, baby, and that means it's dog season. You know the Buffalo Dog's back, and he's bringing that crisp ball fire energy straight to Athens through these microphones to you. How you guys doing?
Man, Rich, couldn't be better. Couldn't be better, brother. We're blessed, always blessed, and thankful for the fellowship to have here tonight, and thankful for another opportunity to watch Georgia play football.
The pride I have in you guys this week, dude. I was telling everybody that can hear it. I know sharing it in Buffalo doesn't mean much, but I'm so proud of you guys with this striped Stanford thing. Like Stafford, yeah, I'm proud of you, dude. Amazing.
We appreciate
it. Like if you're on the Patreon, you can see like this thing was a week out before, right? Like thinking about it, like I think we're gonna do this. What's it look like? You could have saw the process build. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I'm so proud of you guys to see it on the Georgia website or in the Georgia social medias, dude. Incredible.
Yeah,
you got to be bursting with pride. Then.
It was awesome, man. And I want to shout you guys out, the patrons especially, because I know you guys have known about this idea for several weeks. That's the advantage, or that's the perk of getting in on Patreon. There, you get to kind of pick our brains with us a little bit, and we want to do more of this stuff. We want to push this stuff out and use our voices to do good things for the Georgia football community, and this was one of them. Rich, like you said, y'all knew about this a while, and but y'all helped us sort of flesh this idea out, and then more importantly, you guys, not only just our patrons, but everybody. I mean, really, a lot of our listeners were pushing this out, tagging people, trying to get the word out there, and because of that, that's why we were able to get through to not only just CJ Allen and the football team know about this. Kirby approved of this. All right, this kind of stuff does not happen unless you get Kirby Smart's approval. So that's pretty cool. Now, are they making a big to-do about it beyond the one CJ Allen video? No, but I do think it's pretty interesting that, once again, they gave us their stamp of approval on this. So, and then also the athletic department, they sent out I believe some emails and texts today to all the season ticket holders. So we got both the athletic department and the football team supporting this, and I'm happy that it's working. And we'll see, man. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I hope it's totally striped out. Yeah.
I mean, we need a big environment, man.
I want to get that when it is striped out, because that's the world I live in. I don't live in ifs or what ifs. I know it's going to happen.
Yes.
It's going to happen. That's the secret to life. Saying it's happening, because it's gonna. When it happens, in that shot of the drones or the helicopter or the Goodyear blimp, whatever they send out there, like I need that. That's going to be a picture up on my wall, because guys, and it should be in that office right there where you're at. Right?
We'll put it up.
That's your baby. That's your idea, and you got to take that, dude. Like, man, that's incredible. Really, really proud of you.
Speaking of that,
but now listen, boys.
Okay,
this week, Ole Miss is rolling into town, and you know what that means: home field advantage. Stanford Stadium. It's been a dog's fortress against the Rebels. They ain't walked out of there with a win since 1996. When I was still cheering for Jim Kelly, I wasn't in diapers, but Jim Kelly was throwing the rock here in Buffalo, and that's not going to start this year. Sorry, Chad. Yeah, Chad Kelly, just in case you didn't know, Ole Miss quarterback.
Great tie right there. I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Rich. That was beautiful. Good.
But the fans, you guys are going to get them louder than ever. We had that hiccup last couple weeks ago with Alabama. Row 60's got the juice pumping with the striping. And quite frankly, I don't care what color you're wearing out there. I need you to be screaming as loud as possible, because that's what we need.
Right.
That's what Coach is talking about. He's like, hey, you know what, Lane, all due respect, great coach, great in the game playmaker. That's where we need you. We need the heat. We need the energy. We need the fire. We need the passion. We need you screaming. I don't want to hear a single, I want row 60 the next day to be like, row 60. I can't talk anymore. That's what it needs to be like. Rip
You will get
I
that.
need one of those ones.
You will get that for sure. Very hoarse.
That's right.
Sunday episode from us. I guarantee that will happen. I'm losing my voice.
Gotta happen, man. Gotta happen.
Yep.
I love it.
Make some noise.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
I love it. Love it.
And let's talk a little football too, right?
Yes, sir.
Everybody knows the Dogs are about pounding the rock. You got Chauncey. He's going to be blowing through the line. It's going to be amazing. That kind of game, downhill, physical, pushing. Ole Miss hasn't been great, right, against the run. They've been getting gashed, and they haven't even faced a real SEC powerhouse like us. So we're going to bring that energy. We're going to run the ball up and down the field. I don't care if we throw it. I don't care who gets the carries, because you know how I feel about this. Every dog's going to eat. It don't matter which one gets it. We're all eating.
That's right.
I love it.
Prediction, I got the Dogs 38, Ole Miss 20.
Nice.
And I don't even feel like it's going to be that close, because that stripe energy's coming. It's going to be electric. You're going to build something. You're going to bring something to Stanford that's never been there before, and the Dogs are going to go on top, and it's going to be louder than ever, and they will remember Bro 60.
That's right.
They will remember the podcast that started this stripe, because it's going to be a tradition for the rest of our life.
Woo!
Hear me out, brother. It's going to be fire. It's going to be passion. It's going to be energy.
Yes.
It's going to be the Dogs being the hammer.
I
Let's
love
go.
it. Be the hammer.
Being the hammer.
Yes.
Every single play. That's what I got for you, boys. I love you so much.
Love you
So
too,
proud
Rich.
of you guys. If you're not a patron, become one. I don't know what else to do for you guys. But
You the
go
man,
Dogs.
Rich.
We love you, Rich.
Woo! Love you, Rich Beck, man. Been with us since day one.
The very
Since day
beginning,
one.
man.
The very
Rich
first call-in
Beck.
show we had a man from Buffalo, New York, call us, and what a heck of a friendship that's been, man.
Yeah.
Relationship with Rich ever since. God, that's great.
I
That
know.
is awesome, man.
Good stuff, Adam.
Woo!
God, great call
Yeah,
from Rich.
yeah,
there.
but big game as far as X's and O's go. I mean, he's just simple-minded. Thinking about it is Ole Miss defensive line. I feel like it's very vulnerable this year, not the same as last year as far as being able to run the football. In a sense, I think we're gonna have some success pounding. I'm hoping the offensive line is gonna be healthier this week, come out with a chip on their shoulder and really perform. And my thing is, man, I think Lane Kiffin likes to go fast, Clark. I think they like obviously to run some up tempo, control the time of possession and the pace of the game.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe have some sustain. I think best case scenario for us is to have some long drives pounding the football that end in 7 points, Clark,
Yeah.
and limit Ole Miss's touches, man, and their possessions, and then still a turnover or two, and it would be shoot. See, so I mean, come out of the gates firing with that.
It's going to be very interesting to see whether or not we can get pressure. You know, the season thus far, we've not been able to get pressure effectively and get home to the quarterback as much as I think we would like to see. But I think if you can just disrupt Trinidad in the pocket and make him, force some throws, that kind of thing, that's going to be huge. And as we mentioned just a while ago, the crowd noise really will be a huge factor in this. Lane Kiffin, and Kirby said this earlier in the week, Lane Kiffin is so good when it comes to on the field coaching, right? So communications between the quarterback and himself, that's critical, right? And now with the in-helmet communication system that they have, we can truly affect the game if we're loud enough and cause Trinidad to, put his hands over his helmet. I love seeing opposing quarterbacks getting to Sanford Stadium, and they're doing this number right here. I love it, man.
That's right.
So
That's right.
we got to create that kind of environment, and we can play that role tomorrow as fans. So, yeah.
Just have fun, man. Enjoy it. We only get a few of them. You only get close to average 6 or so home games a year,
Right.
Sometimes even less than that. And so 6 out of 365 days, and just so many in your life, and you get to enjoy it, make memories with people you love, and even if you're not there, you only the same opportunity you get to watch Georgia play in Sanford Stadium on the TV as well. It's limited, so enjoy it and just have fun and take it in, and just enjoy the fellowship with the ones you love most doing it, because it's like I said, it's the golden age of Georgia football right now. Some people right now want to complain about it, where we're at, but it's still the golden age. It's the top 10 team, man, that's right in the thick of the SEC run here at the halfway point, and it doesn't get any better than seeing another top 10 matchup at home.
For sure.
Programs would die that had the caliber of games Georgia's played in the past few years.
I agree, man. I mean, we are a spoiled fan base.
As a diehard college football fan, that's what you live for, man.
Yeah.
Is these Saturday? Well, I shouldn't say live for, but as a fan, that's what you live for. Is the excitement that these games bring, the pageantry, whether you're there or you're not.
For sure. All right, we got another caller. Welcome to row 60. Who we got?
Hey, y'all, this is George Chambers, a.k.a. the Bandit from Jones County, Georgia.
There we
The
go.
Bandit.
The Bandit.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. How y'all doing today?
Bandit, we're doing good. We're doing good. This is Snowman.
That's
Love it.
awesome.
That's,
Yeah,
the Bandit.
I tell y'all what. Yeah.
That's my favorite. That's my 1 second. I'll let you go. Smoking the Bandit's my all-time favorite movie, for the record.
Yeah. Hey, I saw the truck, saw the rear truck from the movie going down I-20 today, round my way through Augusta.
There we go. Love that. Love that. That's good stuff.
What's up? Yeah, but what I'm calling to say that, man, I tell you what, man, my stomach been hurting all day. Like whenever we have a big game, my stomach just starts hurting. I just get these nerves when we start playing like the big games, like
That's
Alabama,
right.
Ole Miss, LSU, anytime play. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know. I just got like, I don't know. It's just like when I know we got a big game coming, I just get restless.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what that's the fun. I mean, I'll be honest with you, Bandit. If you talk about just the Georgia games I've went to throughout the years, probably some of my most favorite memories is the anticipation of it and just the nerves building up to it and talking about it, the excitement leading up to it the week before, the day before, going into the game. So yeah, I mean, this week's like none other with another top 10 matchup.
Bandit, as I like to tell Adam, as we're watching these games, I can tell when Adam's pretty nervous. He gets real quiet, and he'll check his phone. He'll check the dog vent and go through that. He doesn't really talk. He doesn't eat anything in the stadium really when he's nervous about games. But I just tell him, I remind him, I'm saying, Adam, we're not the ones on the field playing the game.
Thank God.
Because if we were, we'd be, it'd be ugly.
But yeah, I'm with you, man. I understand that completely, man.
Yeah, my biggest fear tomorrow is the defense getting shredded like it did in the Alabama game and the Tennessee game, and the offense getting off to another slow start. That's my biggest worry. I feel like the offense can hold, take up most of the time the ball in the first quarter, and the defense can limit their explosive plays. I think tomorrow will be a pretty great day.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree with you there, Bandit. Yeah, I mean, you have reason to be worried about both of those because it's developed into a trend now this year, right? And you just hope that I really just think it would be neat. I mean, Bandit, would you like to see Georgia receive the ball first? And if you win the toss, do you want to go ahead, Clark, and take the football and drive down the field and hopefully go up 7-0? I mean, traditionally at home, you always want to defer to the second half, right? But what would it do from a momentum standpoint? Go ahead, put the offense on the field, drive down, or do you just go ahead and trot your defense out there? Would love to just get a nice 3-and-out to start the game, man. What's your thoughts on that? Man, because I mean, now you got this.
I think. I don't know because I mean, it seemed like even when we get down early, it seemed like it usually works out good having a defense on the field first. Like I remember doing the 203 game when we played Ole Miss. Even though they marched right down the field and scored on a couple of drives, the offense where they were able to keep up. So I trust Kirby when it comes to which side of the ball to put on the field first. Right. I trust that he knows. I trust him. But I will say this though, I'm not like one of them dog fans and negative all the time. Yes. But it's just coming to this season. I just always felt down on this team more than the other teams. I just to me, I think a good season for this team would be playing for an SEC championship and making the playoffs. I just don't really see, even coming to the preseason, I just never really felt like this team was a national championship team, like how I felt the 2023 team was, or I feel like the 2024 had the 2024 team had the potential to be, or the 2023 team. I don't know. I sort of felt like this is all going to be a down year for us.
Yeah, man. I mean, Clark, you go ahead and piggyback on this, but yeah, you have great reason to think that. Very, very young team. And that was a talking point, breaking in the first year starting quarterback. So, yeah, for sure, man. I understand that.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah, I mean, the parity across college football, we talk about it all the time. It's just crazy how it seems like all teams across the board are kind of equal. I mean, who's elite? Can we say Ohio State's lead? I mean, maybe
on the defense side of football,
for sure.
I would put Ohio State in that category.
But I mean,
I say Ohio State too.
Yeah, but it seems like 3-4 years ago, you had at least 4 to 5 elite teams. Whereas now it's like, God, I mean, is anybody truly elite? Everybody kind of seems to have a chink in their armor, except Ohio State right now. Now that's liable to change. I mean, so is Miami. I mean, Miami's trailing
dogfight right now,
14-10 at home versus Louisville.
Yeah,
who's not even ranked. So that's just the beauty of college football. And the people knew what they were doing who were making these decisions for NIL and the conference realignment and stuff like that. They knew what they were doing in terms of dollars, because I'm going to tell you something. These are all of this stuff, whether you love it or hate it. And I kind of hate it for the most part because it's ruined the game of college football in my mind. But from a dollar standpoint, these games have become increasingly more entertaining, right? And so, part of me likes that. So I don't really know where I was going with that, but okay. I don't know how I ended up here. But
hey, what y'all think is the main reason why? What y'all think is the main reason why our offense like ever since at least 2003, 2004, we start having all these slow starts. I know the Cadros would say it's all Mike Bubba's fault, which I don't believe it's all Mike Bubba's fault. Like I'm not the biggest Mike Bubba fan, but I don't buy into the narrative that Mike Bubba is the reason why the offense have all the struggles. But I like to hear y'all opinion on why the offense it has sort of declined ever since Todd Monken left.
Yeah. You go ahead.
I'll give you a very simple answer. You don't have Brock Bowers. You don't have Ladd McConkey. I don't think Georgia fans truly. I mean, yes, we all know. Everybody knows how great those two guys were. But you want to talk about just generational, both of them. A lot of people leave Ladd McConkey out of that conversation. Ladd McConkey might be one of the best receivers all time in Georgia football history.
Oh yeah,
I mean, top.
No doubt.
You could very well make an argument for the best, arguably.
Yeah, I mean, for what his impact was when he was here in the big catches he made, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Now, was he your prototypical wide receiver, X receiver? Did he look like AJ Green out there? No.
But the impact he had.
Right, exactly.
And the safety valve he will. And I mean, of course, Brock Bowers unicorn. And then also to piggyback on Clark right there, talking about last year as well, Bandit, is I feel like, man, I mean, just kind of some of the stuff that went on in the wide receiver room off the field last year with some of the guys that we had projected in August that had legal stuff happen. Thank goodness that one of them got cleared in their back, and then you lose Kobe Young last year, and you lose Ra last year, and those were two big guys that receiving room, that wide receiver room was leaning on to really have an impact, and you had a depleted room that lost confidence, and obviously just couldn't catch the football, and it was just a offense that couldn't gel last year, man. And I think there was opportunities, but it just didn't click. And that's my theory. Those two things right there, man. And I honestly think that it's cycled into maybe missed on some of the offensive line recruits that we had back in 21, 22 into 23 that wasn't as what we had back that Pittman had and then Luke carried. And I think we lost a little bit of talent there in some sense. But even though, I mean, they were predicted last year to be a Joe Moore Award winner So, I mean, and injuries and everything else. But I'm still fired up at what this offense could do as they continue to grow and to continue to get healthy on the line this year. I really do think that this offense can still – we hadn't seen them play their best football yet.
This team has not played the complete game. And honestly, I'm kind of glad that hasn't happened just yet. I mean, I would have liked that against Alabama, sure. But, if we're just talking about getting hot at the right time, the teams that, for example, Ohio State last year, when did they get hot? It wasn't mid-season. It wasn't at the end of the season. It was in post-season. Yeah. And, I mean, that's when they caught fire. So,
another guy that was really underrated, and especially in 23, is Marcus Rosemary-Jackson.
Yeah, he was. Yep. Big X guy. So,
Yeah, but I say, I'll be, I'll be one of the first ones to admit that 2021, 2022 got me forward. So, it takes a little bit getting used to seeing Georgia having to be all these close games when you're seeing Georgia, when you're used to Georgia blowing everybody out 40-3 by the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, that's true.
You're right, man. It
feels different.
It does. There's no doubt.
Absolutely. Well, Bandit, give us
but y'all
give us a score prediction.
I love y'all channel. I'll give y'all. I'm hoping. But this is most of hoping. I do maybe 35 to 27, something like that.
Okay.
I think that Gunner he can score in the high 30s. I think I think this offense come in close. Like this offense, they ain't good as a 201, 202, but this offense does come in clutch when needed. They at least keep things close.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I think Georgia win the game. I just think it'd be a close game. But I think we'll win.
I love it. Yes, sir.
Love it, man.
But y'all love y'all channel. I started following y'all the week of the Tennessee game this year.
Yeah.
I like what y'all do, and in my opinion, y'all to do these live streams more often. Y'all have a great night.
We appreciate it.
Appreciate that, brother. Thank you for the support, man. God bless you.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. Have fun tomorrow.
Old Bandit. That's cool.
Bandit,
We're getting some.
I was about to sing some Jerry Reed.
Okay. Why don't you serenade
I'm
us,
not
Adam?
going to serenade us tonight. No, I will probably after this. Bandit with his. He still made me want to put on a Jerry Reed soundtrack.
Oh man, William Hearn, my best man at my wedding. Go Dogs. Go Dogs.
Go
brother.
Dogs. Go Dogs.
Hey, here's a little plug for you, William. If anybody needs a 401k or a Roth IRA or just a traditional IRA, or you want to talk retirement or financial services, William Hearn, Edward B. Jones, and Associates. I don't know if that's the actual terminology there. But good. Jasper, Georgia, give my friend William a call. Awesome. I can vouch for him. The official, can we say the official financial guy of Row 60?
Why not? Why not? I love
there you go. There's your plug there, William.
White had a question down there.
Wait, Brodo Baggins said, if Sanford gets stripped.
Whoa, we do not need stripping happen in Sanford tomorrow.
That would not be good.
But if they do get striped, y'all did that early. I appreciate that. Brodo. Yeah, I see old Brodo on YouTube.
He is on YouTube. Yeah. Brodo. We appreciate it, man. Adam, what is the update about the cow? Ooh, our patrons know all about the cow.
Yeah, the cow. The patrons know about the cow. Actually, the last episode we recorded was for the Ole Miss preview. During the tail end of the episode, called it on my camera, called my dad, called the neighbor whose cow it was, a couple pastures across the road. Clark got to be in on that. 2 a.m. in the morning, we wound up with a heifer in the back of my cow trailer, and it is currently with its owner, but it is heading to the sale barn this weekend. So it was a heck of a time.
So wait,
kind of a roundup.
To clarify, because I don't even think I know the answer to this. When it goes to the sale barn, is that just kind of about to be turned into steak?
Well, it doesn't, not necessarily.
Okay.
You get some potential guys. Like as a heifer, it might be a replacement heifer in the sense, but if it's a steer, definitely, you're going and it goes. You got these buyers that are going to go fill orders for feedlots and everything, and then it goes to feedlot, and then you got 4 big meat guys.
Look, I'm going to tell you something. That was a night, and our patrons got to see the full video. I documented we tried 3 times. It took us an hour and a half, just about. We tranquilized it. Didn't really do anything to it. Kind of laid down a little bit, made her tired or whatever. But geez Louise, that was an experience. Hopefully
that was a good time.
Our
Clark documented the whole thing. Has a video of it that he shared with the Patreon group. But it was fun until 2 a.m.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good time.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to take a couple of comments. Then we got another caller on the line. Let's see. Oh yeah, Brodo corrected himself there. Striped. Brodo. Cody, please answer my call. Yeah, man. Just keep trying. We got a lot of people trying to get through tonight. We are going to be on for a while, so. Yeah, just keep trying. Wait till the current caller is done, though. And we've got somebody on the line right now. Let's see. How are you going to feel when Lane is at Florida? I think there is actually talks there, Austin, that Lane Kiffin right now, as of today, they're talking very, very seriously about giving him a bigger raise to stick around. And I would too if you're Ole Miss, yeah.
And why would he want to leave? Shoot, man. Lower expectations there. Look at what Florida's done to their last. I don't know how many ever head coaches.
Yeah.
Man. I don't think it's an attractive job. It still is an attractive job, but not as attractive as it once was.
Yeah, Michaela. So, do we feel like Kirby knows about Row 60 by name now?
Nah.
You'd be surprised.
I really hope he doesn't. To be honest,
probably a good thing he doesn't.
Just want him to.
I'm going to say, I hope he's focused. I hope he doesn't.
Of course,
at least this week. I hope this doesn't sound pretentious, but I really do think he does. He knows. I'm telling you, he knows the media guys and everything. I'm just saying, we're just projecting here. Cal for tailgate. Yeah, we need to
A little beef.
we need to get some steaks on the grill. Hope you got the Rome heifer. Gunner for a combined 300 plus yards. Yeah, potentially. We'll see about that. You should try to sell that cow to Texas. All right. Yes, Wyatt Kirby. No, he would not know me by name more than likely, but he does remember me from.
Oh yeah, that's a great story.
Yeah,
That's a
we're
great
not
story.
going to tell that
We're
story.
not going to tell that story, but that's a story for another day. That's a good one.
Anyway.
That is a good one.
All right. Well, we got a
Who we
caller
got?
on the line.
Who we got?
Welcome, Row 60. Who we got?
Woo!
Oh, woo, yeah.
Adam, why don't you give him a boom?
Woo! That was a Ric Flair. Woo! Woo! Boom! Who we got?
I was trying to sound like the hell.
He's trying to sound like the heifer. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Woo!
Oh,
Yeah,
moo.
moo.
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to be Ric Flair there for a minute, Mr. Joe. I didn't know what we had going on. We were just, yeah. I was saying. That was a great cow impersonation right there. Love it.
Well, I enjoyed the pregame show.
You enjoyed the what now?
Pregame.
Pre-game.
Preview.
Oh, the preview
preview.
show. Oh, yes. Thank you, Mr. Joe. Appreciate that.
I thought you were saying
Hey,
pregame.
Look, yeah, Mr. Joe, as our official Row 60 historian who's seen a lot of Georgia football, what is a standout Georgia Ole Miss memory that you have back in the old memory bank?
Oh, Lord, back in 66, Archie Manning scored several touchdowns against us, and I didn't like it, but I couldn't do anything about it. So,
That's right.
Yeah,
That is true.
I tell you, Mr. Joe, watching Ty Simpson a couple weeks ago march down the field on us, I kind of had that same feeling.
Yeah,
I was so upset. But what do you do? But what do you do about it?
But yeah, Archie Manning, I bet that was something watching him run around the field. And was Johnny Vault the head coach of Ole Miss back then?
oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Vault Hemingway, man.
Yeah.
Johnny Vault. That was actually the golden era of Ole Miss football. And then now you got Lane coming in.
Yeah.
I guess.
Interesting. Well, Mr. Joe, how do you feel about the game tomorrow? You feeling all right? You feel bad? What's your feeling?
Oh, we're going to win it, boys.
Good.
That's what we like to hear, Mr. Joe.
31-20.
31-20.
I like
That's
it.
good. I like that score.
Love it.
That was my score prediction,
That
right?
was your
Not
score.
as- That's not as good as it was 2 years ago when we scored 50 on them. So.
Yeah,
Hey, we'll take
That
a
was
win
big.
any way we can
that's
get
right.
it. Mr. Joe, I got to know something from
That's
you.
all
What does Miss Joe from Jefferson think about this game? Because
Yeah.
the last time we talked to her, she didn't feel good
Well,
about the
it
game.
might not be a good sign for good luck for us to know what Mrs. Because the one time Mrs. Joe from Jefferson has been on the program, it was bad juice.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
But maybe we'll have to give her a chance to turn
Yeah.
things around, right?
how does she feel about it, Mr. Joe?
I think she's encouraged.
Good.
Oh, good. All
That's
right.
good. That's
So
good.
if we
That's
win
good. That's
tomorrow,
good.
everybody,
That's what we
we'll
did.
know that Miss Joe from Jefferson
That's right.
was the reason.
Love it. Love it.
Oh, man.
Okay.
There we go. There she is.
Yeah, I got careful.
Oh, I
We
think they may have been handed the
Oh,
phone
yeah,
off.
Had a little bit. Yeah, I had a
That's all right. That happens.
fumble
Call us back,
exchange
Miss
there.
Joe from
That's
Jefferson.
right. Love that. Love that.
I think the phone was being
Yeah.
transferred to another hand, and then somebody hit the off button. So
That's
anyway,
all right. That happens.
that does
That
happen.
happens.
Call
Time to
back,
time.
Mr. Joe and Mrs. Joe. It's going to be more crowded than usual. People are thinking for game day. Yeah. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people,
Good.
I would imagine, just tailgating tomorrow, even just not going to the game, sitting under tents and whatnot. I could definitely see that happening. All right. We're back.
Yeah, I am too.
Good.
Good.
I lost you.
That happens. That happens, Mr. Joe. You know, technology lets us down every day. Sure does.
I'll tell you what, Adam, it does.
It does.
Hold on, let's see.
That's all right.
We're here all night, Mr. Joe.
My wife wants to say something to you, and I got my AirPods on.
You got AirPods, Mr. Joe?
Oh yeah,
That's
I'm
great.
I'm not that dang there.
I love that.
What's Miss Joe from Jefferson got for us tonight?
We're about to find out. That's what it sounds like.
Hold on a second.
All right.
All right.
They're getting ready.
They're getting prepped here, y'all.
Hi, guys.
There she is.
There. Mrs. Joe from
Now I
Jefferson.
can hear you.
Good.
Good.
Yeah. This is the one and only.
The one and only Mrs. Joe from Jefferson, everybody.
Exactly.
Good.
What's your score prediction?
The one thing I want to tell you guys, I apologize that I didn't give a score with the Alabama-Georgia game,
Right.
but I was scared to death. And you know what? In the end, who was right?
Miss Joe from Jefferson was right. We got to eat her crow.
That's right.
Give her
That's
her
right.
flowers.
That's right.
Give me credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I tip my hat.
Now, I do have a prediction for tomorrow.
Okay.
That's what we like to hear.
Well, you know, I am a huge dog fan,
Right. Right.
and I never pull against them. Of course, I did against Alabama, but I just didn't feel good about it.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so, Mrs. Joe.
Okay. Well, guys, tomorrow my prediction is Georgia 30, Ole Miss 28.
There we go. Ooh.
That's a little
Hot
too
game.
close for
Hot
comfort there.
game right there, Mrs. Joe from Jefferson. But I love it. Hey, it's a Georgia win.
Yeah.
Predicting a Georgia win. Love that. That's good.
Yeah, and Miss Joe from Jefferson, if by chance we win tomorrow, we're going to give you your credit
That's right.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you. You got to give me my credit anyway.
That's right. Yes, ma'am. We'll do
All
it.
right, you got it.
Because I was right about Bama and Georgia.
You were. You were.
There's no
There's
denying it.
no denying
As,
it.
as bad as I hated it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But hey, tomorrow's a new day. The sun's rising again tomorrow. And Georgia's going to play football again tomorrow. And we're going to get them this
true.
time. We're going to beat Ole Miss this time, right? So that's right. We're going to have to flush that Alabama game behind us and on the next.
We're going to do it, guys. We're going to do it.
Good. That's all we need to hear is stamp approval. Miss Joe from Jefferson feels like the dog's
right.
going to roll.
Yep.
Love you guys, and thanks for listening to me.
We love
We
you
love
too.
it, Miss Joe from Jefferson. Always great hearing from you, Mr. Joe. Absolutely love y'all.
All right, I'll let Mr. Joe say goodbye, but
Yes.
good talking with you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Good talking with you.
All right,
Can you hear us, Mr. Joe? Okay.
Oh,
We lost Mr. Joe.
no fumble exchange on the phone.
That's all right. Hey, give us a ring later, Mr. Joe, in the show. I got to shout out this right quick.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
first of all, let me go back to William. I can see it now. Stripe Sanford becomes a tradition, and 20 years from now, ESPN does a special on the Row 60, the elite fan podcast of the country. You heard it here first. You know, what if we got like a 30 for 30 and it was super
Oh, yeah.
dramatic and
That would just
I'm
be.
just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
oh
Great
my
content.
gosh, yes. Oh, Lord have mercy. I am working, by the way, for our patrons already know about this, but I'm trying to work on a YouTube video, assuming we win and everything goes as planned tomorrow. I'm planning on making a YouTube video sort of documenting the entire process from concept to reality.
Are you?
I've actually reached out to the official like Georgia football creative team. I've requested that I get a drone shot, like a raw file, so I can use that. We can get a picture from it, a good picture of the stadium and whatnot. So we'll see how that goes. Be on the lookout for that. If you're not already subscribed to us on YouTube, you should be, because we post a lot more stuff nowadays. A lot more than just the the podcast episodes.
Yeah.
There's a lot more ideas we have for the rest of the season as well. But yeah, also I gotta read this one. This is great. Rhett Carter, shout out to Rhett Carter down in South Georgia. He said plans for tomorrow. Number 1, kill me a good shooter buck in the morning.
There we go.
You can relate to that.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I've go ahead with that first, and then I'll.
Well, okay, and then number 2, eat a double handful of my traditional game day boiled peanuts and pickled okra. That gum. Look, Mr. Rhett, you got to send us some of that right
Pickled
there.
okra.
I love pickled okra and boiled peanuts. Gosh.
Yeah.
Number 3, watch them dogs kick the Rebels. Rear ends up and down Dooley Field at Sanford Stadium. Go Dogs. GATA HBTFD. I'm not going to say that full thing. I love it, Mr. Rhett. Appreciate it, man.
Hey, it's great. Opening day of deer season, rifle season is tomorrow in the state of Georgia. And, of course, everybody's fired up about that. Should be a chilly morning, I think. You know, deer might be moving in the morning. That'd be good. I got my first trail camera this year that actually sends pictures to my phone, and I'm obsessed.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm moving up in the world, you know. Like
I
it
like
used to just be that you'd have the old what do you call them chips? SD chips.
SD cards.
Oh, SD cards. You go in there and you'd have to get the anticipation of going, getting the SD card, getting it at the computer, letting it load in, then going through the pictures. But now it's just like I wake up in the morning and I see some deer.
For someone who hates technology as much as you,
It has been.
that is
blessed.
technology
got
at
me
its finest
obsessed.
right there. Chris Daniel
I
said,
had a decent little 7-point Northeast Georgia 7-point that I've got my eyes on.
"Oh, all right."
I'm gonna catch them slipping during the rut.
Adam, wait, show the people.
For
I don't know if they can see it. Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah,
for Northeast Georgia deer, it's older deer, but the rut, man, you can learn a lot of life lessons for the rut as a young male and what not to do and how to, you know.
yeah.
Anyway,
I love it. Chris Daniel, he said, I met the redhead kid named Matthew who will be trying to kick the field goal at halftime. He said he was a soccer player. Hope he makes it. Go Dogs. Chris, brother, you should have said to old Matthew, you should have said, hey, man, if you make this kick, slip me $500.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
That's
Pretty
awesome.
cool.
I hope good on Matthew, man. Hopefully he goes out there and nails it. Hopefully he's been practicing, doing the steps and that. You got to look like you know what you're doing out there.
Oh, yeah.
So you've got to go watch some YouTube field goal. You got to do this number with your arm.
Yes.
Line
the kick up.
and then
like
you have
Rod.
to back up, and then you got to go at a perfect, angle. And then even if nobody's snapping the ball, you still got to give the nod.
Yes. Like
Still got to
I'm
give the
ready.
nod, like I'm ready. Just
you got to
go
get
through the whole format.
You got to pick the grass. You got to throw it up in the air, see the wind.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Hey, speaking of game day, I'm not going to make any promises to anybody, but be on the lookout about 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Right.
That's all I'll say.
That's good. Just
be on the lookout,
Love it.
everybody.
Mhm.
Do not skip college game day at 11 o'clock tomorrow. I'll say it one more time. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says I'm possible. Go Dogs. Yes.
There we go.
Matthew 19:26 right there.
Good
If,
scripture.
I think that's what you're referencing. Austin, this is great. 60 for 60, not a 30 for 30, a 60 for 60. I like that.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, shout out to Georgia volleyball with a win over Alabama. Anytime you beat Alabama in anything, and we all know we don't beat them as much as we'd like in football, but if you can beat them in any other sport, we'll take it. And
Yeah. But who got on one? I didn't know you had a caller on one.
yes, we got a caller. Hold up, just a second. One more. We got two more comments, and then we need to discuss this right here. Wyatt says, "What are y'all's thoughts on Jelly Roll?" Adam, what do you think?
I want everybody to have fun.
Okay, that's Adam's nice way of saying no comment.
Yeah. I mean, I want everybody to have a good time, man. And if they like the jelly roll, then get fired up about jelly roll, man. But I'm not a great story. It sounds like from the little bit I know. And if you like jelly roll and you want to be there to see jelly roll, you like his music and everything, good. Because I probably listen to a lot of music, older country music that a lot of people don't like, and that's fine, man. But yeah, I'm as far as his music, cool story, everything, man. Hope he does good. Picking and whatnot, but I'm not a fan of jelly roll. As far as music, good story, and for those that are, have a good time with it.
Adams broke his mic again. He didn't break it. Oh man!
Deal on a big call. I'll do that. I can
Just that screws back into that.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what you get for messing with your mic all the time. No, I'm just kidding.
That's the problem.
I will say, as far as jelly roll goes, man.
He was in Knoxville wearing a Tennessee jersey.
Yeah, I'm not. We got to get somebody with some Georgia blood or just some form of a connection. Like I don't get it. I mean, there's a million different people. You know who would make a great one? It's Todd Gurley.
Yeah.
He's a big
Real
enough.
big
I mean, yeah, former player, and I know they don't really like to pick
Nolan
former
Smith,
players.
man.
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
A couple years ago, right?
God, Anyway, Dogs by 50.
But no,
Go
it'll be cool.
Dogs.
It'll be cool. Fired up.
Brad Lord, fellow fireman right there.
About 50.
Okay, just a few more. Hold up just a second. Legend has it that all new recruits on the UGA film crew receive a cautionary tale about a young man named Clark. That they do. I'm the reason that the people on the film crew have to sign a waiver saying I'm not going to share any confidential information. So, anyway.
Yeah.
All right, we got a
that's
caller who's
right.
been waiting very patiently.
Yes. Let him on. Let her on. Yeah.
Welcome to Row 60. Who we got?
Who we got?
You got Taylor.
Taylor Fountain.
There he is.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Doing good. How about you?
Oh, I can't complain.
Doing good, Taylor. Doing good.
What's
to be here tonight,
what's the
man.
thought on the game tomorrow? Can you hear us? Hello? Hello?
Uh-oh.
All right. Hey, you there?
Hey.
All right, we got you.
Yeah, I'm
Go
here.
ahead. Go ahead.
All right, I was just gonna say I've had a bad feeling about it all week, but I'm hoping the Dogs can pull through tomorrow.
Yeah, Taylor. I hope so too, man. I mean, yeah, rightfully so to have a bad feeling this way. Ole Miss has been playing, how their offense is, what they did last year in Oxford. And, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a close game. It's going to be one 4-quarter game. But, I mean, I just feel like, too, that hopefully being at home, this team's juice, get a little bit healthier on the offensive line. You're going to be out a starting safety tomorrow. And hopefully defense plays the chip on their shoulder. And this is a game where Georgia comes out and plays a complete football game from the beginning to the end. And
so let me ask y'all, and Taylor, you answer too if you would know, if you have a good feeling on this one way or another. Who do you think is going to take that place of Kyron Jones in the backfield?
I think it'll be
backfield,
I mean, the secondary.
Secondary,
yeah. I think it'll be Jacory.
I think it'll be Janelle Ardua.
Janelle Aguero. Yeah, Jonelle. Yeah, I mean, you can see Jonelle. I mean, yeah, they might have Jonelle playing safety and plug somebody else in at star. Might have DeMello at star, and kind of give a 3-cornerback look with DeMello playing star. But as far as true safety, you have Aguero out there at the star position, and then you have Jacory Thomas is probably what they are. But I want to see Adrian Maddox, man. I kind of like Adrian Maddox in the sense, and I don't know why. I mean, obviously they know why. But from the eye test, it looks like Adrian Maddox. I hope to see him get more snaps tomorrow, and see. So we'll see, man. But it might be though that they slide Joe Nell back at the safety position and then rotate, a third corner at star or do different looks like that. I mean, I think there could be different exotic looks, and I hope to see that and see. But I will go with probably starting out. Jacory will start, but I think you're going to see Adrian Maddox get some reps too back there.
Yeah. It's likely to change throughout the game. And Wyatt brings up a good point, too. I mean, Branch isn't a bad option as well. Zion. Yeah, that's potentially.
Yeah, we really hadn't seen him back there this year, but heard some hype about him in preseason camp, right? So we'll see. But, yeah, my guy that I really want to see get in there, just kind of feel that is Adrian Maddox, but we'll see.
We shall see.
We will see.
Well, Taylor, who is sort of your breakout player on offense? Who do you like tomorrow to have a big game offensively?
Well, last call-in show, I predicted Noah Thomas to be the breakout player. He didn't have that good of a game, but last week he had the big catch at Auburn.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's going to be the breakout player. I think the Kobe Young, I know he's been Georgia's top target this year. I think he has a big game tomorrow. He didn't get to play in this game last year because he had got suspended in week 5 after the Auburn game. But I think he's coming into it. He was still, I think a part of the team. He was still suspended, but I think he's got a chip on his shoulder too because of how they lost too. But I think he's going to have the breakout game tomorrow, Kobe Young. And on defense, I think it'll be Elijah Griffin, the true freshman.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go, man.
We need Elijah to eat. Somebody on that defensive line has got to start eating up front. And, Ole Miss, they're going to do – it's going to be hard to get to the quarterback tomorrow. Just the traditional, 3-step in the pocket, wait, and then sack them. Like, that's just not really going to happen. But I think, and I'm looking at this play right now, Louisville and Miami, guys are batting down the balls. And I think that's how, if you can't get to the quarterback, get your stinking hands up and bat down some balls at the line of scrimmage. We used to be really good at that. And I don't know, I mean, maybe that's a coaching thing, but also, you know, you got to be careful too, because if the moment you do that, you're kind of gambling. You're kind of committing to that being a pass. But sometimes, you know, guys look like they're about to throw it, but then they'll take off. And if you're up in the air, you know, the chances are you're about to be pancaked. So, and this Trinidad kid, I mean, he can definitely hurt you with his feet. That's something we got to look out for tomorrow as well. And
that too. And then have your linebackers or your outside linebacker that you have that kind of plays more like a traditional defensive end, how we do it down like that, not just crashing on the edge, you know, and you could potential to crash, get sucked inside, over pursue, and a quarterback like Trinidad Chambliss can break the pocket and get out of the pocket and scramble and kill you with his legs. So you might see more of us try this week to kind of, I don't know, hover, float, you want to call it, on the edges and still kind of pursue and kind of smother the pocket in on them, maybe in a sense of, so, you know, not letting them just over pursue and break containment there instead of just straight downhill firing off the edge, you know. Right. Maybe I'd like to see though more just looks that maybe we hadn't seen on defense this year. Give Trinidad some looks you hadn't seen. Send some guys that we hadn't traditionally seen. I love the ideas. Saw Dalen Everett come in on a cornerback blitz last week. Didn't get home, but I mean the one at Texas blindsided Quinn Ewers last year, same week of the year last year. You know, it would be. I'd love to see another Texas defensive performance against this Ole Miss team. But you know, it's one thing, man. It's just being able. I think our biggest key on defense too, I feel like, would be just offense too, in the sense of being able to control the football and us be able to dictate the pace of this football game, man.
Yeah, I think Georgia, they need to play a full game too.
Yeah, at some point it's got to happen. I mean,
That's right.
We have not played a complete 4 quarters, and it seemed like, you know, that 2022 team, it seemed like every week, other than the Missouri week, and you could argue Ohio State that year, we came out and we played all 4 quarters. That's what it felt like. Well, Kent State, there were a couple games, but my point is there are a lot of games you could point to in that 22 season where we're like, man, we're firing on all cylinders. And I think Georgia fans, I mean, we got accustomed to that. I mean, that became the norm. We would just, you know, it didn't matter who was up on our schedule next week. We were going to go out and we're going to play a great defensive game and a good offensive game that game. And so I think a lot of people are still sort of accustomed to that, and that's their expectation, even, you know, 3 years later in 2025. So, yeah, man, we gotta play a complete game. It's got to happen at some point. Fast starts, man. That's what everybody's been talking about. That's what people keep asking Kirby. The media keeps harping on this. And yeah, I mean, there's something to that. Georgia gets off to the slowest starts. We saw it last week against Auburn, just slow starts, but it's not like they're doing that intentionally. You know, I think a lot of Georgia fans are like, well, we need to do something schematically different. It's like, no, these guys have a great game plan. It's just a lot of times we're not executing the first few drives. So anyway, I digress, but I like it. Taylor, give us a score prediction, man.
I've had been thinking about it a while, but I'm gonna say 34-24. Dogs on top.
Wow,
there we go.
I like it. Yeah,
there we go.
I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that for sure. Well, Taylor, you going to the game tomorrow? What's the plan, brother?
Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing white, and I hope the stadium. I hope it's able to stripe out.
I hope so, Taylor. Good deal. So you're gonna be in the white section then.
Yep, I'm sitting in section 320.
Love it, brother.
Yes,
Love
sir.
it, man. Well, you enjoy tomorrow. It should be a fun one. And one we got to need, one be rowdy. Don't have a voice come Sunday morning and soak this in, man. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this.
Yep.
All right, brother. Thank you for the call. We appreciate it.
God bless you, man.
Before I go, I want to give Coach Gaines a shout out.
Yes, per usual.
Shout out to Coach Gaines. That's it.
I love it. We appreciate the call,
All
brother.
right, I'll see y'all later.
All right, go Dogs.
All right, go.
All right, we got another call. We're just going to keep this thing rolling tonight.
Yeah, keep it rolling.
Welcome, Row 60. Who we got?
Caleb Myers.
Caleb,
what's
up?
going on, man? How are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm up here. As y'all know, I live in Tallahassee now. I lived there for about 5 years now, but I'm up in Fitzgerald, Georgia. Got a hunt lease from my uncle, and y'all know tomorrow's open season for a rifle, so
there we
I'm
go.
ready to rock and roll.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Especially if you get to hunt South Georgia, man. Down there, Southwest
So
Georgia.
you ain't no
Nothing better.
Ain't no doubt. And my grandparents moved back from Brunswick. They're living in Fitzgerald now, so I get to watch some Georgia football with my granddad, watch some big games with him. So he's 88 now, and I try to cherish every game I get with him.
That's right, man. That's the way to look at it. That's why we love Georgia football, and why we're all here talking about it as fans, just because of those moments that you develop in many areas, stages of life, getting to watch and enjoy wins. And that's special, watching it with your granddad. And hopefully y'all get to have a memory that you'll have the rest of your life is watching a game with him, a big Georgia top 10 showdown in Sanford Stadium that Georgia comes out on top with. Yeah. That's good stuff right there. Mm-hmm. Hopefully kill your deer too on top of that, man. That'd be a memorable day, is go in the deer woods in the morning, kill a nice buck, and then be able to come get ready for the game, watch George play at 3:30, and just have a memorable day. That's why I love this time of year. October is my favorite month for these reasons right here. Nothing like the fall.
There's no doubt. I get it. That Clark's is December, November, then October. So y'all are flip flop on it, right?
That's
I was
right.
listening to that a couple weeks ago.
You got it, Caleb. That's exactly right.
I love. Hey, you can put them. You can put them at any time, October, November, December. I'm happy either way, because
there we go.
Deer season, holidays, football season, whatever. You just throw it in there, and I'm happy with it. So,
yeah. Oh yeah.
But what y'all's feeling on this game, and then I'll kind of give my opinion on it, and we'll go back and forth, try to figure this thing out.
I love it, Caleb. Clark, go ahead.
Yeah, man. I keep saying this, but it's not necessarily a must win, but it kind of is, honestly. I mean, if you win this game, man, going into the bye week and just getting to that place, right? We can get some guys rested up, get some guys prepared for Jacksonville. If you win in Jacksonville at that point, I'm feeling real good. I think we're going to roll. 11-1 is looking like it's back on the table. For sure.
Still some tough games.
Absolutely. I mean, you go on the road to Mississippi State. You play Tech in a neutral site.
And Texas at home.
So it ought to be interesting. But man, I think if we're running the ball effectively in the first quarter, Georgia's going to win. I'm going to feel real good if that's the case. And we should. This Ole Miss defense, when it comes to run defense, is not that great, honestly. I mean, they're right there with Alabama in terms of just total yards allowed, I think, on the ground. And, I mean, it's like 90 – I think they're 93rd, 94th, something like that in the nation. So I'm feeling good about it. I think we just got to run the football.
Yeah. That's my thoughts too, Caleb. I mean, of course, you can just sit here and get worried about what the trends have been this year, and then Lane Kiffin and how good of a he is game planning, man. And I mean, he's going to have a great script the first couple drives, and he's also a good in-game coach as well. Yeah. But I mean, obviously, he's going to come in with a good game plan, and it's just going to be, we're going to have to execute our defensive game plan to counter their offense. But again, I want to say, I feel like Georgia's offense being able to move the ball on the ground and eat up some clock, keep their offense off the field, and still a turnover or two. And I just don't see Georgia losing another home game this close to the last loss, man. I mean, it definitely could happen, but I just feel like it's going to be one of those special performances we see at least once a year, that it's just a dominant performance on the defense side of the football. Stuff clicks on the offense side of the football, man. And it's going to be a good day in Sanford Stadium tomorrow. I hope it's going to be hyped up, and the fans are going to be loud, bring the energy level to it. I'm glad it's in Athens, and hopefully it's a good welcome to life on the road at the SEC for Trinidad Chambliss, who's been a very impressive gunslinger for Lane Kiffin. And big matchup, man. And that's why we love this game. Why we do this podcast is the anticipation for matchups like these. And I'm ready for it. How about you? What you think, Caleb?
Yeah. I agree on all fronts. First, I want to congratulate y'all, and man, getting the attention of UJ Athletics doing strike Stanford. Man, I thought that's pretty cool. So congrats to y'all. I think a lot of different places shouted y'all out. I think Brooks Austin with Film Guy Network and all that, he shouted y'all out. And obviously, I listened to a bunch of different Georgia stuff, so a bunch of different guys shouted y'all out. So that's a pretty cool thing on its own. So I wanted to congratulate y'all on that. Hopefully it looks good, works out, and that'll be pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
As far as the game goes, I agree with you, Clark. I think we're gonna get ours on the ground. Period. I think it's how quick we can start and get that rolling on the ground. I think the yards are there. I think we rushed for 200 plus. And, obviously that doesn't mean much. We rushed for close to 200 with Alabama. I think the indicators Kirby always talks about is obviously turnover margin, explosive differential, and explosive margin. So I think Lane Kiffin kind of brought to his attention several years ago for indicators to win a game, and then third down. You can win one or two of them. Like with Alabama, lost third down and the turnover, but won the explosive one margin by a significant margin. But you've got to win at least two of the three of those. I think we're going to get ours on the ground. He's going to out scheme you. Lane Kiffin's just going to do that. That's who
right.
he is. Lane and Kirby know each other too well. They're going to get each other. But one thing while Lane's been there, and this year has been, which they haven't really played on the road much this year, but they're a very different team on the road than they are at home, historically speaking, under Lane Kiffin. Whether that be noise, whatever it may be. So I love this game. Like you said, Clark, being at home is huge. I'm not going to say it's going to be a beatdown like 2023. I thought that was a bunch of different factors kind of mixed in. It was one of the few games that season where we got Ladd and Brock together in the same game.
Great point.
But if y'all don't remember, I think we ran for like 9 yards to carry that game, though.
Yeah. Kendall Milton had a day.
I think we'll be able to run the ball. Yeah. I think we'll be able to run the ball really well. Gunner's so damn tough, man. Like, he's going to take some shots. That D-line, y'all talked about it. The D-line is nowhere close to as far as good as it was with Walter Nolan and those guys last year. It was rainy. It was wet. It was a perfect storm for them to win last year. And, I don't think people remember. I mean, we got it in plus territory several times last year before we fumbled or turned the ball over. Like, it kind of seems like a butt whooping on the box score, but I thought we had several chances in that game till late in that game to win last year, and I could be having my red and black glasses on, but y'all remember that? Like, it kind of seemed that way, did it not? Like, I thought we had several chances late in that game and turned it over, what have you.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. It did feel like to me that
we got whooped.
Right. But no, you're exactly right. The opportunities were there, and we turned the ball over. But no, I agree completely with you, Caleb. That's a great point. All of those were good points, man. And Lane Kiffin's going to out scheme you. You said that right. I mean, I'll be honest with you, the guy that's have a chip on his shoulder too, and I think we'll have a good game tomorrow. I hope. But I just remember sticking out that the star position really got picked on last year.
Oh, Jonell.
Dude, down over the middle, constantly, nonstop, dude.
Yep. And, our linebackers in the middle. And looking at what we've seen this year and what this Georgia defense had on tape this year when they're struggling, they're going to attack the middle of the field tomorrow. Again, that's not rocket science. Any common fan like myself could see that. No, that's going to be a part of their game plan, and they're going to get guys out in the flats and try to get a lot of yards after catch, man. But it's still obviously they could take the top off with being explosive as well. But I agree 100% with you, Caleb. We can't turn the ball over this time. This is an Ole Miss team in the offense, man. You can't let them control the pace of the game. You got to extend drives. You got to get first downs, and you can't play fast with them like they want to do and get in a track meet with them. And that's what they're going to try to want to do. And but
you're exactly right. And what I don't mean this in a smart way or anything. What's so funny is anytime we play these kind of teams, it's fun. You can't let them score a bunch. You can't let them get out in the front and all this. And then we do it with Tennessee. We did it with Oklahoma in the Rose Bowl. Did it with Ohio State. And somehow, what is Kirby going to do if he gets into a track meet and all this? And somehow our offense just figures it out, and we just do it, man.
Yeah.
And, God forbid you let them do that, and then but then we figure it out, man, and we do it. We're the more resilient team. We're the more physical team. We're at home. We're striping Stanford. We got people like y'all and Row 60 and everyone else screaming their lungs off, not having a voice the next day. And I'll take my dogs any day of the week with that. We got a very deep running back room. Hopefully our offensive line kind of, I don't have too much faith in kind of healing itself over time because you just play banged up throughout the year, and that's the way that position group works. But getting your playmakers the ball, deep running back room, running the ball very well. Try to get off the field on third down, being very loud to help with Lane Kiffin not being able to communicate with his quarterback and guys like that. And you alluded to it. It's his first road game in the SEC. This isn't Murphy State or whatever against Valdosta State in the championship last year. and I love Valdosta State, represent the state. But this is nothing like he's ever experienced. So we have to be loud. I know I'll be loud watching the TV. I'm excited for it. And like you said, Adam, it's gonna set up for the rest of the season, kind of where we go from here. It's not over if we lose, but it feels very much like setting up success for the rest of the season with the schedule playing out the way it does. I've got Georgia. I think it's like any other kind of a big game. You got to score somewhere in the 30s, keep them somewhere in the 20s. I'll say 31-21. We cover. Dogs win by 10. No, you know what? 31-17. They're not getting in the 20s. We cover pretty well. I think if you look at this matchup historically, it's usually not close. Either way it goes. I think every team that has scored over 20 has won the game significantly in this matchup. I don't think that stops anytime soon. I think we win by 14, cover. And send Lane home, thinking about, and they've got some matchups coming up, and so do we. And then we play whoever Billy Napier replacement is, or whoever that is, or Tomato Can that's standing on the sideline in a couple weeks.
Yeah, great point, Caleb. All good stuff right there, man. I agree with you too. One thing you said that stood out is, you don't want to get in a track meet, and I said, and you don't want to, but what they did in Tennessee, how this offense does, like you said, find a way, even if that it does turn into that. Going up Knoxville, scoring 44 points, man, and I personally, that's a lot of people like that high scoring football. It's entertaining. I hate like 44-41 football games.
I do too.
I cannot stand.
Gives you a heart attack.
But you're right. But Georgia has found ways to do that.
When Kirby Smart's your head coach, you don't want games to get that high. I don't think that's the best for you.
No, but that's college football now in 2025. It gets that way, and but no, great point. Hey,
if we score over 30, I think we've only lost one game scoring over 30 points. Still with Kirby Smart, and that was 2016 Tennessee, I guess. So I'll take those odds any day. We score over 30, we've got a chance. And I don't trust Lane Kiffin going over 30 on the road, Sanford Stadium, brand new quarterback, first road start in the SEC. That's my premise.
I love it.
That's basically what I'm basing this off of.
Yes, sir.
Love it.
And with the injury, I heard y'all talking earlier. I don't know what you do. I've also heard, whisperings that, obviously Dalen Everett's your best cover corner, but you are way deeper at the corner spot than you are star or safety. I've heard moving Dalen to star, moving Janelle back to safety with KJ, and then doing Mello and Ellis on the outside. I don't know what you do.
No, I agree.
That doesn't sound too bad to me. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think you'll definitely see that tomorrow. I think you'll definitely see Joe Nell back at safety. I like Joe Nell at safety too. And if you don't move Joe Nell at safety, I want to see some Adrian Maddox, just me personally. But I think you hit the nail on the head right there, man. That you wrote. I think DeMello played some star. I think Dalen's even lined up at star some this year. But
that's what I'm saying. Moving Dalen down the star, maybe.
Right, exactly right. So it's been a while. I think I couldn't tell you the last time, but that we've had three true cornerbacks, like with a true corner playing star.
Right.
In this Kirby Smart, Glenn Schumann defense. But I think this particular scenario, absolutely, man. So I like having a guy 100%. Like Joe Nell up at the star position for run support, man. But I mean, obviously it's
he loves to hit.
You can do it too. So he played a lot around the line of scrimmage last week too, if you notice. Joe Nell did. He did. So
and we're gonna have to do that, man. And I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time, but I appreciate it, man. I love talking football with y'all and listening to y'all every week, man. And I just got to say, I love the 2 episodes, man. The recap and the other. That's been the best thing y'all have done, man. I love that.
You know what's funny?
Absolutely.
You know what's funny,
Love
Caleb? We polled you guys, the patrons, and we asked last year, hey, do y'all want to see this change be made? Everybody said yeah. And I told Adam, I said, probably going to cut the episode time in half. We might do, I don't know, 2 30, 45-minute episodes a week, something like that.
No.
Lo and behold, it's still, we just love the yap, man. It's an hour and 15 minutes.
Hour 15
every time.
We're going to cut it short. This is going to be about 45 minutes. We look down on the clock right here, hour 15, hour 7. What the world?
No, it's impossible when you're talking about a certain game and then, say you're playing, Auburn or whoever,
right.
And then you're like, then the memories start rushing back of this game several years ago, and then you're thinking of Nick Fairley dirty shots, whatever, and then you're thinking of 2013 of you being so behind and Aaron Murray playing his ass off and getting you back in there, just like little things of whatever, and then certain things that are blurred in your mind, which is funny. You can remember stuff 15 years ago, whatever, and then a few years ago, then it's like, wait, Google that. Let me make sure I'm right.
We're going to double check that.
I do the same thing. Like, let me make sure I know Georgia football. Go ahead. Thank you very much. And then you move on.
Oh, man.
I know exactly how it is. I'm weird. Like, I remember scores to games, like, years ago or whatever it is. And people think I'm weird about it. And I'm like, I don't know why I remember this.
Yeah.
But I just do.
Yeah.
When you become so invested in it, man, it's a blessing and a curse. It just is. But I love it. I love hour and 15 minutes here, hour and 15 minutes there. The more content, the better, man. And
yes,
I love it. I love y'all's breakdown. I just love, I break it down. My brother loves Georgia football. I have friends in Georgia football, but we extend this community with people online or whatever with guys like you. And I just can't stand when I'm talking to someone about people that say they're fans, and then within about 30 seconds you realize they just don't know what they're talking about, so you just can't talk to them.
Right.
So you gotta you got this community with guys like you, and with y'all. So I really appreciate it. I love it. I appreciate y'all. And all that. So
that's right.
I appreciate it.
That's right.
We appreciate
Love
you,
it,
Caleb.
brother.
Everybody out there listening, taking the
man.
time just to support this podcast, man. It's people like you that, people beyond, and we love our Franklin County people, our dogs around here locally, but it's really cool to have met people just like you. And not even in just in Georgia. I mean, Florida, North Carolina, California, Indianapolis, literally Texas, like all over the map. We've got people listening and, joining in together because we're all like-minded. We all love the dogs.
Just working class people, just loving to talk. Just take a break from everybody go. And that's what I've always said is people are going through so much adversity right now, whether it's sickness stuff going on, man. And if our podcast could just provide just a short time entertainment and take your mind off of that, and then Georgia football games could do that for you as well. That's what it's about, man. You could escape that for a little bit and just find some joy in that. Then that's what it's all about. So, what just happened there? Sorry,
there ain't no doubt, and I appreciate y'all. And I got to go chase this heifer that's outside the house. I'm just kidding.
Oh man, good stuff.
Love it.
I appreciate y'all. I got a little 8-month-old little girl,
awesome.
About the same age as your son Clark. So it's been the most amazing thing, man. And I just appreciate it so much, raising a little Georgia fan. Maybe one day we'll bring you to the stadium and keep the tradition going, keep the generations going for times to come.
I love
that, Caleb.
Good stuff.
Love hearing that, man. That is awesome.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Hey, we appreciate the call.
Man. We all take care, man. We love y'all, and go Dogs, and y'all scream your heads off, and we'll hopefully get this win tomorrow.
Let's do it,
sir.
baby.
God
Go
bless
Dogs.
you, baby. Go Dogs.
Take care, everybody. Bye.
Yes, sir. Great call, Caleb, right there.
Okay.
Love that, man.
Look at great call. Great timing right here.
I mean, found a hole, an opening, whoever this is.
A crease.
A crease. And I mean,
We need some of these
right
creases.
through, explosive right through the A gap.
I
right
mean,
there.
literally-
found a small opening in the A gap right there. Took the handoff right there.
As soon as Caleb hung up,
just boom.
as soon as Caleb hung
Love
up,
that.
this person called in. Boom.
Woo!
We're
How
gonna keep
about
this
them
thing rolling.
Louisville Cardinals, man? Don't underestimate Jeff Brom.
Don't do it.
Don't underestimate Jeff Brom.
Oh yeah. All right.
Fired up about that. Anyway.
Let's get our caller on right
Okay.
here. Welcome, row 60. Who we got?
This is Colby from Lowndes County. Go Dogs and go Vikings.
I've been Lowndes County down there on the state line, man. Big fan of the 229 area of the state of Georgia.
Wait,
Colby.
hold up, Colby. Is
yeah.
Lowndes County? Is it the big concrete stadium that you can see from the interstate? 75.
That's it. The Concrete
yeah.
Palace, the one, the only.
That's it. Yeah.
So you're not a Wildcat fan then, I'm assuming.
Heck no, man.
I do want to go to a Lowndes Valdosta game, man.
Yeah, Colby, you gotta take us
Hey,
to one.
coming up in 2 weeks.
Is it now? Oh,
Georgia.
We
Florida.
got a bye week. Got a bye week this week. Got Richmond Hill next week, and then we play at Valdosta the week after that.
awesome.
Damn.
That's good stuff. Hey, man, I love rural South Georgia football.
I just love
High school
rural
football.
South Georgia in general.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Something about South Georgia football, it's just still got that old school hard nosed feel to it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, Colby, how you feel about the game, brother?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good, and everybody's talking about, we got to get our rush game going. And honestly, I've been looking at stats all week and everything, and I found one stat that's interesting to me, and it's we've had more rush yards than pass yards in one game, and that was Alabama. The game we lost is the only game that we've had more rush yards than pass yards. So my prediction for this game is that the pass game is going to be key. And I know that this ain't the game to have to rely on the pass game playing against an Ole Miss.
Right.
But it's a bold prediction. But I think that this is Gunnar Stockton's breakout game. I think he puts up Heisman numbers.
Oh, I like
Man, I love it. I love Gunnar Stockton. Tough guy. I mean, man, banged up and just going out there and delivering. He's a winner. He's a winner and a tough son of a gun. Who you want to have commanding your huddle, leading your offense right there. Love it.
Yeah, I tell you, he reminds me of Stetson. Stetson had a chip on his shoulder. I think Gunner's I don't know if he's necessarily out to prove himself. He's just a team guy.
Just
You know what I mean?
guy. Yeah.
And tough,
He's
and gritty.
Dog.
And but he's still in the same way that Stetson was a gamer. I think Gunner's a gamer. And I think you're right,
In
man.
his own way. Yeah.
Yeah, I
absolutely.
think you're right. Tomorrow very well could be a game for him to just shine. I like that. I really do.
Yeah, for sure. I'm curious to see the day whenever we see Gunnar Stockton laugh or crack a smile on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dialed in, man. He's dialed in. And I love how he protects the football as well. But still can make, knock on wood, make plays. And a lot of people said, yeah, he's going to protect you the football and coming into the season. But I don't know, can Gunnar go out there and can he win you the football game? Well, I think we saw that in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Yeah.
In week 3.
Commanding
an offense like that.
I think a lot of people kind of saw him as this Hudson Mason kind of a game managing quarterback. And, I think that's the what a lot of people outside of the Georgia bubble even saw him as. But I mean, you've seen it too, Colby. I mean, he's a gamer, and we saw that Tennessee game.
Absolutely.
That Tennessee game, I mean, you go back and watch that. That was Gunner's best game to date. But man, he has a great chance tomorrow to shine.
Yeah.
Yep. I think the Gunnar haters, I think they fall in line with the Bobo haters. I don't think they're watching the same games everybody else is sometimes. I think some people just want something at it, and they take aim at what they can.
I 100% agree with you, Colby. I mean, I hate to say it, that's the way of society. People love to just complain, and I think they're happy being miserable sometimes, complaining. But no,
you talked about it earlier too. I think we got spoiled. With 21 and 22, and like we lost one game in 21 and won a natty.
Yeah,
and then we go undefeated in 22. Win a natty, and right after that, we get a new SEC format. We get NIL coming in and all that. Going undefeated, it's going to be very rare to happen, and for any team across the nation anymore.
Oh yeah.
So I think we got spoiled to going undefeated and everything, and we just expect that, and that's not bad. We should expect greatness, but we also got to just be happy.
Oh, you're right, Kobe. And
I'm just happy to be a dog and watch him play, man.
right. It's so hard for these fans who've been following this program, following along what makes you a successful college football program from the BCS era, pre-BCS era, to the 4-team college football playoff era, to now what the NIL transfer portal to a 16 team league in the SEC has turned into. All these changes has made it that the mindset has to reshift of what a successful season looks like. And a 10-2 season, albeit a lot of people even back in those days would have died to have had a 10-2 season. Some programs would have, man. And to go to a BCS bowl and win the Sugar Bowl. And I mean, you took pride in that, right? And back in the BCS era.
Oh yeah.
I did. And then now you got a 10-2 team. Look at Ohio State last year. They went 10-2 and they made a heck of a run, man. So now if you get 10-2, if you have 10-2, and I think someday eventually you'll see maybe even this year 9-3 team sneak in there. It's all about being hot in December and being healthy and having some luck. You get those three things, man, and you got a combination of a lot of teams that can win the football, who can win a national championship with where this landscape is. But you get a healthy team, a team that clicks at the right time, and you get the ball to bounce your way and some luck thrown in there, then you're winning a national championship, right? So it's crazy. I just wish Georgia fans would shift to that. Yes, if there was no NIL, if there was no transfer portal, Kirby would go on a run. We would already had another national championship for sure, because Kirby was so good at stacking recruits and then guys just waiting in line like Alabama circa 2015, right? So now where you had so much of a talent advantage because you were such a good recruiter, that these programs that are going to be in the coach's carousel 10 years ago in 2015, a big red mark on that coach was because he was not able to recruit and get talent. And I mean, yeah, you could be a good X's and O's schemer and you can pull off an upset or two, but ultimately you can't beat talent and win national championship. But now with the NIL building, some of these programs, you could go get those guys who are good X's and O's guys and win national championships with them, because you could just buy your players and, I don't know. It's just a completely different landscape. And, we're just going to have to get used to it as Georgia fans. But Georgia will still be in the mix year in, year out.
Oh, absolutely. And here's what I think differentiates Kirby, too. The Kirbys from the Davos, if you will. We just got a star transfer in Zachariah Branch.
Yeah.
I'm ecstatic about him. And not just because of the player. I think this shows the future of Kirby Smart, too. See, Kirby, ever since we've gotten Kirby, from 2016, even 2017 Kirby, he's a completely different coach than he used to be. We're a completely different team, a completely different culture. And I think it's because Kirby adapts.
Yeah.
Like the college football landscape in that little amount of time has completely changed, and Kirby's changed with it. Davos Sweeney can't get with the times. And I honestly think Nick Saban, he adapted a lot. I think a lot of the reason he got out of it, I think he had a lot of years left. I just think he got tired of changing with it.
Yeah, for sure. I tell you, going back to Zachariah Branch right quick and just the transfer portal, NIL stuff, I tell you what, that is Kirby's best get, at least on the offensive side of the football far. I mean, it's not even close. What he has done to this program. And then you could also argue Colby Young. I mean, Colby Young is, this year especially, has just stepped into his own.
My name.
Yeah. I mean, What Kirby Smart does so well, what makes him special, is now he's such a good roster manager, man. And he's even said it himself. He's had to back off of being so hands-on like he was the first couple of years in Athens, of just overshadowing everything and trust his assistants in the sense, because he's a whole lot busier managing NIL and roster management stuff. And what I love about him and what will always be under him, it won't be a Florida State, Ole Miss, where you just get a bunch of mercenaries for a year. It'll be building your foundation, establishing it with 4 or 5-star group kids. Georgia will always have a top 3 recruiting class as long as he's there with the resources we're blessed with. And then hopefully you keep those guys a lot and build a foundation that continues the culture. And then when you see that there's keyholes, because adverse events happen where you get shallow and you lose some depth at some positions there, opportunity presents itself where you have a guy, and Kirby never burns a bridge. He always keeps a relationship with guys that he's recruiting in high school. And even if he misses out on them, they go to Texas or something 2 years down the road, they're in the portal, and they come to Georgia. And also just filling those gaps with being open enough to the portal to fill those gaps that those guys will come and plug in, man. He does such a good job at that, and we're blessed with him in that area.
Oh yeah, and besides Kirby, something that makes me proud to be a Georgia fan is this stat right here. In the last 100 years, we've only had about 10 head coaches.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
if you come to Georgia, you're saying it. And I think the last 3 head coaches still live in Athens.
Yeah. I mean, that
Yeah.
says something.
Georgia's just a culture of longevity.
Yeah, that's true, man. Go look at Tennessee. Go look at Auburn. Go look at Florida. Go look at Tech. Well, Tech maybe not so much, but go look at those 3 right there: Auburn, Florida, and Tennessee. And the coaching change. I mean, my gosh, the amount of turnover you have. I mean, there's something to that, man. Especially if you're trying to build a dynasty, a culture. When you have less turnover, generally speaking, you're going to have more guys bought in to the long term, not just the short term, one and done season. I'm out, going to another school. You got guys like CJ Allen, there's a plethora of guys you can say about this that want to stick around the Georgia football program because they understand that you're going to get coached up, you're going to get developed, and then you're going to get sent to the league, and you're going to be great there.
Then you're going to get generational money there, right? So, I mean, if you put in the work, man, and be disciplined, buy into the culture. But you're right with the 3 coaches, man, and Jim Donnan was a great coach because he had to have a Georgia team, great recruiter, developed a lot of talent that Coach Rick got in his early years. But Jim Donnan just was unfortunate to be in the SEC East against our top rivals who were having the most historic time in their program outside, I guess, the Florida Tebow, Urban Meyer years, but the Spurrier years, they were dominant. Tennessee was in their biggest run. And then Georgia Tech with George O'Leary was at their pinnacle. So he had our biggest rivals at their, and I think even Auburn went undefeated in 97, but was on probation or something crazy. So he had to contend with that. And he just didn't beat the right people, but he was a good coach, and he left a good full cupboard for Coach Rick. And that's how I fell in love with Georgia football as a young child, was the excitement I saw older fans get when a 2002 SEC championship, man. And then and how that program went off. And I love Coach Rick, love what he did. Great years. And we were even spoiled then, if we're going to be honest, from a standpoint of going 10-win seasons, winning 2 SEC championships. And if there was a playoff then, we lost some heartbreakers and couldn't get quite over the hump in some years. But if there was a playoff then, Coach Rick would have a ring. Definitely in 2007. 2002 is debatable as well. And
12. I mean, he would
12, yeah.
Early at first.
Yeah. But no, I mean, we've been very blessed.
I can't speak much of the early Rick years. I was born in 01, so I can't speak as much to the early Rick years.
They were fun, man.
See, I really got involved with Georgia football in 2016 when Kirby took over. That's when, there was a lot of hype around the program. Everybody's talking about it. So that's when I really started getting invested.
Yeah.
But, I was born and raised bleed red and black. So I've watched it all my life. I was at the 2013 LSU game. Man, you got to love the Dogs, man.
Yeah, you do.
That 2013 LSU game was special. That was a red out then. And, that was a good one. That was a good one.
That was a loud game right there. And the hype for that one was great. Off the charts for sure. Well, Colby, give us a score prediction for tomorrow, man.
I got Dogs 30, Ole Miss 24.
All right. Hey, 6 points. I'll take that.
I like that, man.
I think the spread has moved. It was at 6, then it went to 8,
7.5,
and now it's at 7.
On the bottom ticker of ESPN.
According to ESPN, it's 7.5. So interesting.
Georgia's not great with the spread. I don't think Kirby gives a crap about the spread.
He does not. He better not.
Just win the football.
Just win. Yeah.
Exactly
Put
right.
more points on the board than Lane Kiffin does. Hey, Colby, you're great with.
I got a real quick question for Adam. What's your gun of choice for in the morning?
Gun of choice in the morning, man. I still shoot a 270 that I got when I was 11, Remington 270.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. That's a good.
I still like that, man. That's me. But I'm more of a bow guy. When I do hunt, I have old Matthew Switchback XT. That's 05, but I think one of the best bows ever made. I'm not a huge archery guy, but I do enjoy getting in the deer woods. But how about you, Cole?
I'm going with a 308 in the morning. I really want to get into bow hunting, man, but I can't find the time to practice enough to be confident in it.
Oh yeah, I mean, no, I'm definitely don't shoot like I need to, and I mean, I have way too many hobbies and loves that I'm obsessed with, and not enough time to do them all. So hunting definitely gets pushed in the back end with my love for Georgia football. But every time I get the chance to do it, I'll just check my camera. Just got a picture now. I love it, man. That's why I love this time of year. I mean, here in the South, nothing better than being in the deer woods and then obviously watching Georgia football. So should be good. I hope there's a lot of big deer killed across the state of Georgia tomorrow, and especially where you're at down there, man. That's a different caliber of deer down there. They don't the protein source the protein source that they're able to get down there is lacking up here in Northeast Georgia. You don't quite get that. So definitely can't wait.
Well,
to see
I'll say this, man. The caller that was on before me talked about, the Southwest Georgia deer.
Yeah.
It's I-75.
I-75
If you go west of I-75, if you go west of I-75, you got big deer. You go east of I-75, they're just dogs running around.
Yeah. Is it kind of where the Flint River is too? Kind of going up that way?
Kind of, a little bit, Little River, Flint River.
Yeah, the Flint River right in that area right there, man. I mean, I know. I definitely am jealous of that. And my cousin farms down in Americus, Jess McNeil, and he has killed some monster deer. I've had the opportunity to hunt down there, man. And when you hunt down there, you lack motivation to come back up Northeast Georgia. But there's still some.
I've heard a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people say the next state record will be Brooks County.
Oh, right, there we go. I'd love to see it, man. I'll be checking GON to see. So,
yeah,
I love it. I love it, man.
Well, Colby, we appreciate the call, brother.
24-21. Louisville's up on Miami with 4 minutes left in the fourth.
Yes, the Cardinals can pull it off, man.
We're sitting here watching it behind the camera. There's TV's on. That's what our eyes are keep cutting up at. But hey, Colby, we greatly appreciate the call, man. We're gonna get some more people on here. Hey, go Dogs, man.
Hey, go Dogs. Y'all have a great night.
Go Dogs, brother. Woo!
Good call right there from
Great
Colby
call.
down
Colby.
in South Georgia.
So weega.
Yeah. Oh man, Rhett Carter. Good night. Deerwoods is calling my name early in the morning.
Better get ready to go, Rhett. Better get ready to go.
Yep, Deerwoods is calling my name early in the morning. Let's stripe Sanford and stripe that rear end tomorrow. Dogs 31 reps 24.
Love it.
Yeah, we got another fun game here on. Man, I don't know, these Friday night ACC games starting to be pretty good. We had Virginia, Florida State a couple weeks
ago. The last
ago.
Collins show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I love Friday night college football. Love any
ACC
football.
beating up on
and then
each
we're
other.
gonna get the MAC starting on like Tuesday or Wednesday night too.
Yeah.
Oh, later on, I got to bring up
action.
something. A huge game, underrated game, the Holy War tomorrow. Big 12 implications. Top 25, BYU and Utah and Provo. Check that one out, man. I love that. That's college football.
You won't watch a single snap.
No,
what
probably
are you
won't,
talking
but I'm
about?
just saying, check that out.
Keep your eye on it, right? When you're at Sanford Stadium tomorrow, just keep your eye on it.
The Holy War, BYU, Utah, and Provo conference opponents, top 25 showdown.
Mormons
People
versus
don't think
Mormons.
about that. I mean, Anyway.
All right, we got another caller. Welcome, Row 60. Who we got?
Blake Newman from Hawkinsville, Georgia.
There he is, Blake Newman. What is going on, brother? How you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. I actually just got to the house. Been at a homecoming football game. First one I went to, and I guess it's been 12 years.
Love
since I
that,
moved.
man.
So, yeah.
Nice
like some
reunion.
homecoming.
What high school was it?
It's my high school, Hawkinsville, down here in middle Georgia.
I got you.
Hawkinsville High School.
So it's Hawkinsville High. So I got you.
Who'd they play with?
Yes, they're a little single A ball.
There we go.
We played Montgomery County, which is Mount Vernon, Georgia.
Yep.
It's it's just small town ball, baby, single A.
There we go.
We won 47-7, so it was a good time.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
So how are the 47 points scored? I mean, 7 touchdowns, just 2 missed extra points. How did that happen?
Yeah, 2 missed extra points. Single A ball, you're lucky if you got a kicker. And next time I got one, he missed a few.
Well, that's all right.
Man. Look,
he made more than he missed.
7,
I mean, that's better than I could do.
If you put up 47 points, then you should win the football game. So, I mean, at any level.
Oh, yeah.
At any level. So
that's right.
Especially single A Georgia ball. But that's awesome, man. I'm glad you had a good time, good reunion. I know you were glad to be back down there. It
was nice.
That's good.
Yes, sir. A lot of faces I ain't seen in a while, but it was a good time, man. So I was tuning in to y'all, trying to listen while I was there, and just pull back up into the driveway.
There we go, brother.
Okay.
Y'all feeling good about tomorrow, though?
Yeah. Yeah, I am, man. I felt sick about last week. You could ask Clark. I mean, I of course predicted Georgia would, but I was at it. But for whatever reason, tomorrow, even though X's and O's, you look at it on paper, just just thinking about it, it's like, yeah, it's going to be a tough one, and it will be a 4-quarter football game. I feel like, but I just don't know why. I just got this feeling that Georgia comes out and hopefully, arguably, plays their most complete game from opening kick till end of the 4th quarter on both sides of the football tomorrow, and hope in front of an energetic home crowd, man, and a 3:30 mid-October kickoff, man. That's football. So
that's it.
Sure.
How do you feel, Blake?
I feel good. I'm confident. Like you said, I mean, it's a big game, and if you really sit back and start really peeling the layers, then I might get a little more nervous about it. But I just feel good about it. I don't know why. I mean, other than it just being a home game, and I feel like, thanks to you guys, man, I feel like this is a little bit more of a buzz, for tomorrow's game and all, and people kind of being excited for it. And then you got an undefeated, what are they, number 4 coming in, Lane Kiffin, and so I think it's going to be a good one. I just hope we can get off to a fast start,
Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. Fast start. We got to have one. And not only offensively, I think, last year we were all talking about offense just could not get the quick start. I think this year we kind of have gotten off to a few. Now, I will say, obviously, last week we didn't, but I think a lot of that has to do, Blake, and I think you would agree maybe, the defense is getting kind of those slow starts, and they're not getting off the bus till the second half, and so
I agree.
We got to just play a complete game. I know we've been saying that all night. It's got to happen at some point.
Right.
Oh yeah, we're due, for a fast start.
Oh yeah, I mean you got to love the resiliency of this football team, and you hear a lot of people just frustrated, like almost just fans that were upset after the win at Auburn last week, and that's crazy. You go into one of the most historic rivals, tough, hostile venue, primetime ABC game on a Saturday night, getting a hole, come out of a hole, man, and do what they did in the second half. Shoot, man. I was floating on a cloud driving back from Auburn, Alabama last Saturday night, and I don't understand why people are satisfied just to see Georgia win, especially against rivals like Auburn, win 9 in a row. Crazy.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. These past 4 or 5 years, man, our fan base is spoiled, and I hate to sound to say it like this, but some of them are casuals, and they only get up when the dogs have been rolling, and they think that everything's going to be handed to us. Just roll the helmet out there and we dominate.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. I was pumped after the way we came back and fought and won and just shut them down second half on the road. Because I'll be honest with you, back in the summertime when they said this was going to be probably a night game, I mean, I went ahead for some reason just because I feel like Jordan Hare's got that voodoo in Alabama or Georgia comes to town. That was my one loss for us this year. I just, back in the summertime when I was looking at the schedule, just because always weird things happen down there. And the way, like you said, they fought back and they, defense got it together second half, and we did what we were supposed to do and got out there with a win, man. So I mean, I was pumped after last week, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I just hope, like I say, we're due for a fast start, man. I think it's going to be rocking in Sanford tomorrow, man. And I'm just excited.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
golly,
right,
what's your plan for tomorrow, Blake?
Oh yeah, I went out to we got a local, it's called M&T Meats out here. I went out there and got me a couple of sirloins and little things. I'm gonna fire up the grill.
There we go.
And since I've been in my new house, I hadn't fired up my grill yet, so I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow. Just getting ready to take in some good college football and watch the Dogs, man, in my camo recliner.
Yeah,
perfect day, brother. I love it.
We need to talk about this because we've yet to talk about it. But man, there's a lot of sneaky good games on tomorrow. What are some other games that you're kind of fired up to watch other than Georgia Ole Miss?
BYU, Utah.
That's yours?
Okay.
What's yours, Blake?
Well, I'll tell you, I wouldn't say fired up to watch it, but I think as far as the end result of it, I think someone could be on upset alert tomorrow, and I think it might just be those nerds on North Avenue.
Going to
they're playing. They're playing Duke. That's right, and I mean, Duke's Duke, but Duke, man, over the years, they kind of sneak up on you a little bit in those ACC matchups and pull out a win. They're playing at noon. And I don't know why, man. I just feel like Tech better watch out against Duke tomorrow.
Right. Well,
maybe that's just the dog in me, you know.
No, they struggled against they struggled against Wake a couple weeks ago with 9-year quarterback Robbie Ashford. That kid's been across the globe. But no, Duke very well could pop them. I think they're favored still by a point and a half or something. Yeah. But if they had Mike Elko still, I promise I'd take that. We'd all put some money. We'd put some. We'd all.
You're not going to respect Manny Diaz.
I don't know. I don't know much about Duke football this year.
But no,
I'm not. Yeah, I wouldn't put no money on what I'm saying, but I'm kind of hoping, you know, that happens at least.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think Missouri and Auburn might be a decent game. I mean, that's a night game in Auburn. They might try to come out there and get some things figured out. And then, of course, Tennessee, Bama's always usually a pretty good one.
Yeah.
But
LSU,
you know,
Vanderbilt.
I like. Yeah, I was gonna say that was another one I was about to say ought to be pretty decent because LSU's that's in Nashville, I believe.
It is in Nashville, yes, sir. High noon kick, 11 a.m. Central Time.
Well, just imagine what if Brian Kelly gets clipped tomorrow by daggone Vanderbilt? That'd be something.
Oh, I'd love it.
I would love it, man.
Gosh,
I would love it.
You know, I've said this time and time again on this podcast, but LSU would be my secondary team. If I'm being honest, if somebody made me, I'm not going to say certain things because we're going to get flagged on Facebook if we do. Yeah. But if somebody made me, forced me to, I would, I'd pick LSU as my secondary team. But I can't stand Brian Kelly.
I can't either.
He's awful.
He is my most disliked coach in the nation just because I just don't like it. Something just sneaky about it. I don't know the guy, so that's unfair personally, but it's just from the outside looking in.
Right.
Just don't get a good feeling about it.
I know what you mean.
Yes. Oh, sorry. We're watching Louisville, Miami. We might have spoiled it for everybody. Look at Carson's face. Is that pick number 4 or 5?
It's got to be 4 or 5.
It's 4.
It's got to be 4.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Sorry, Blake.
Don't you love it? Okay.
College
y'all
football,
good,
baby.
man. Hey, it's college ball, baby. That's it.
You don't know what's going to happen.
That's it.
Who knows where the chips are going to fall at the end of the year? I really don't know.
Wow. This is crazy. Are you watching this game?
I love it, though.
Oh, I love it, too.
Yeah, I just got when I walked in the house, I had flipped it on, man, and I've been keeping up with it on ESPN, and I've been watching the score. But yeah, man, that's what you love. That's what you love about college football. Any given night.
That's it, man.
That's it, man.
That's true.
God,
wow. Number 2 is about to go down. Assuming we get a clean snap on. That would be your worst nightmare right there. Snap, get in victory formation, mishandle the snap,
and then you fumble the snap.
That would be terrible.
Okay, we're good. We got a clean snap there.
All good. Louisville.
Wow.
Amazing, man.
Yeah,
great.
Gotta love it.
Great win for Jeff Brom, underrated coach. Look, been a big Brom guy from a long time. I like his charisma.
Look at him.
Look at Jeff Brom. Look at Jeffrey Brom. There you go. And another guy who is alumni leading his program. Something about that too, man. The guys that just love their programs. I mean, you look at Jeff Brom at Louisville. Look at Clark Lee at Vanderbilt. As much as I hate to say it, Brent Key at Georgia Tech. I guess just about at Miami.
Key, but I'm with you.
Yeah. So
there you go. Yeah.
Man, on the road too. Not even in Papa John's Stadium. Hey, real quick. Real quick.
Yeah, go. I know where you're going with this. Go.
No, I really don't. I don't think you know where I'm going with it.
Okay. All right. Then go. Then no. Then you go.
You say what you're going to say.
All right. Well, you're speaking
subject.
Okay. Well, you're talking about Papa John's Stadium in Louisville. We got to get we need to take a Rose 60 road trip up to Louisville, Kentucky, and if that game still is around next year, we all need to go up there and have a good time. That'd be a fun stadium to visit. I've never been up there. But anyway, what were you going to say?
Up there, old Kroger.
Yeah.
Talking about the coaching carousel that's going to be this year is going to be so much fun. Billy Napier, I think Caleb alluded to it earlier. Yeah, I think we'll have an interim head coach in Jacksonville this year. I thought it happened last year, but I think this year we will. If Eli Drinkwitz goes and pops Hugh Freeze, the stuff on the Plains doesn't look good at all. Hugh is gone. The openings, man, the carousel this year is going to be great, and I love it that there's rivals there. And I hope they hire coaches that I just do not really like their character. in the sense of that I could, because it was so much fun.
Makes it easier to hate on.
Yeah, man. Like when Georgia Tech had got I did not like Paul Johnson. I did not like Paul Johnson, man.
Oh yeah, I couldn't stand it.
And Dan Mullen wasn't a big Dan Mullen guy. So I mean, and it was fun when your rivals have a gap, because like Billy Napier, obviously I love him there at Florida because of what his record's been, but I couldn't help but just respect the guy, man. As far as he just seemed like a family man. I saw a great meme I sent to some group messages this week that it said no off the field allegations, no scandals, no cheating, no nothing, no wins, just dog-ass football is what it said. It had a picture of Billy. It just cracked me up. But good on Billy. I just think he's a good guy, man. And UAB might be a team that hires Billy.
Oh, that would be
a good fit, man. I think Billy will excel in Conference USA or the Sun Belt or the American. So anyway.
Hey, well, who knows? I mean, what I've been seeing is old Dan Mullen, man, might be on the move. Maybe old Sun Belt Billy takes his talents out to old Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's true too, man. I mean, UNLV, what a program. Catapulted Barry Odom to the Purdue job, and then now
there you go.
Dan Mullen has had a good year with him. And I'll be honest with, and the kind of alluded to earlier, if this was still 2015 or even 2017 or 18, you wouldn't touch Dan Mullen because of what he said about recruiting, having a season for recruiting. Right. But now the way, if you go and you plug in Dan Mullen at a job like Penn State, man, who he could go buy some guys. You can't as much as you can't say that he's not a good X's and O's football coach. And Florida probably regrets firing him just like Auburn does Gus Malzahn, man. So yeah, I think Dan Mullen will have a landing spot. I mean, even Auburn might hire. I don't think he'd be a bad hire, and I would this era of college football, I wouldn't be against it.
I tell you what, Penn State really does they've got the opportunity to do the funniest thing and go down and get Clark Lee. Clark Lee is not a Penn State kind of guy, but would that not be hilarious?
Right.
He's at home, man, and you got to think about
they're just going back to the well, huh?
Yeah, just making some millions, man. Just Clark Lee. Another good one would be Al Golden. The Bengals defense coordinator. When I say that, it just would be hilarious if they get. But it'll be funny to see who they wind up with, who Florida gets, if Auburn comes open, and all of them.
Y'all see old Franklin's supposed to be on game day tomorrow? Apparently, I read
saw
somewhere.
That, man.
He'd make a heck of an analyst on Georgia staff.
I don't want James.
Yeah,
no, I'm just kidding. That was I'm just kidding.
Whatever, but yeah, and it comes at you fast, man. You're playing in December, and Happy Valley blew out SMU, got to the quarterfinals.
Right,
a couple plays away from playing for a national championship, going to a Big Ten championship. 3 weeks ago, number 2 team in the nation in overtime against the Ducks, to losing to UCLA and Northwestern and being jobless right now. So,
but
that's just insane. That timeline, just thinking about it,
and the amount of money that man's going to get paid just to sit at home and do nothing.
Yeah,
must be.
I'd retire.
Yeah, I would too. Wyatt, good point. Let's look at Wyatt Philbin right there. Philbin, he said Shane Beamer goes to Virginia Tech. I get not wanting to be in your dad's shadow, but if I'm him at this point in time, I would go ahead and go to Virginia Tech, and I think he could be pretty good there. Expectations lower than they are in South Carolina.
Right?
Yeah, they're going to pour in some more money to the NIL, to the football program in the ACC, and live a comfortable life and coach out a few more years till you could retire after you get run out of Blacksburg.
Well, then, if that were the case,
his last name's Beamer. He can do no wrongs up there.
That's right.
That's true. All right, if that's the case, then who does Carolina go get? Will Muschamp 2.0 round 2?
I don't know.
I'm kidding.
It'll be. I mean, but that's what's so great about this coaching carousel. These job openings, Arkansas there, who they get and what it opens up. So.
Y'all think Gus Malzahn would be interested in being a head coach again?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah. I think if he gets like Arkansas.
What if Auburn try to go get him?
They want him back. Yeah, that would be. I think the landing spot, if you see Gus Malzahn coach again in the SEC, it'll be back to his roots in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Yeah,
I could see that. I could see that. There's been rumors for years of about their connection and all.
There was a big push to get him to Arkansas. I guess it was when Chad Morris was hired, right? Well, Chad Morris been hired going into 18 when Georgia played him in the SEC championship in 17. Auburn. There was rumors he was going to go to Arkansas. And
I remember that.
Auburn gave him a big extension. So I mean, every time there's been about an Arkansas job opening, except I guess it's Malzahn's kind of been linked to it, man. So he was actually, I'll never forget the year. Real quick story, but this is just funny childhood memory. I guess this is 2005. Stafford's recruitment. Stafford was the number 2 quarterback prospect in the nation. There was a quarterback by the name of Mitch Mustaine, who was the number 1 quarterback overall that year. And that's one of my early memories, just following recruiting on the scout.com back then. I mean, and because you could get a free site then. I mean, Rivals back in those days, the dog event, you had to pay, and I, as a 12-year-old, didn't do that. So I would find my recruiting info on getting Stafford. But I remember Mustaine but they went to Arkansas as a package deal with his high school football coach, Gus Malzahn.
Interesting.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good one there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang. But what is this?
Sorry, I love just talking about just like coach carousel, ball around the nation, and everything right now. What's going on?
I think it's going to be a wild year for that.
Another one too to think about is Florida State. I mean, the Noles kind of fired up with the?
I don't know. Can they afford it? And that's what you got to look at now with all these guys wanting to get rid of coaches. You already some of them that's a revolving door, like these jobs, like with Brian Harsin and even Dan Butler. These coaches they've just fired within 3 years. You know, are they
these universities going to look up? They're going to have $200 million worth of dollars going towards coaches who ain't even on there. Coaching them.
Can you afford? Can you afford to pay the buyout of the previous one, the buyout of the current one, and their staff, and do NIL budget? NIL budget, right?
Exactly.
It's stupid money. It's stupid. I wish I was a Division I head football coach and got fired.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They give me half their salary. I give some effort.
Get a good agent.
Win 2 games a year and be done.
I love it. That's good stuff, man. Good chatter.
Oh boy. Well, Blake. What, Adam?
I was going to say, Adam, you got something else?
I don't know. Adam's looking at the trail cam, I think.
Yeah.
He's got a big buck.
We ain't got no more cows out there.
No more cows out in the community. We're good. The community could rest easy tonight and drive the road safely.
I got a family deer. I got to be the mama and some doe, and then you got look like 2 little babies that come in my yard, in my backyard every morning. I see them out there.
That's good.
Every morning, the kids love it.
Oh yeah, I love it, man. Nothing like a crisp October morning, man. You know, just going out, just feeling that, man. Good Lord, just blessing you with going out, seeing some nature. You know, just being out there. Love this time of year.
Oh yeah,
we're
it
blessed.
Is great.
We are blessed.
Me too.
Love it.
But I'll get up out of here and maybe get y'all some more calls. I don't know how much longer y'all gonna stay on, but I'll give y'all a score prediction before I get out.
Give it to us, Blake. Give it to us, brother.
And I got the Dogs 37, and then I give Ole Miss 20. I think we'll get a safeties. How we're gonna get 30.
Hey, if we're gonna put up 37, I'm gonna be ecstatic, man. That's a huge day. And I mean, look, I know everybody's kind of saying, "Oh, Ole Miss not same defense last year." Of course they're not, but still, to put 37 up against a respectable Ole Miss team, I mean, defense, I should say, that'd be awesome, man. And to hold them to 20 something, that's saying something. That's a statement win. 37-20 is a statement win.
Yeah.
So I like it.
Love it, Blake.
Oh, hold up. Just a second. Hold up. You got disconnected from the board. All right. What were you saying? Sorry.
No, I said I appreciate y'all guys, man. It's been awesome this past week. Just watching the hype and everything get rolling with Stripe and Sanford, man. I've been telling everybody I know around here, I know those guys that started this now.
That's right.
But yeah, it's been awesome, man, and I can't wait to see that drone footage or however they do it of the stadium tomorrow, man. And hey, it's gonna be a good one.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be a good time, Blake. I appreciate that, brother.
I appreciate y'all, man. Let's get after it tomorrow. Go Dogs.
Yes, sir.
Go
God
Dogs.
bless. Go Dogs. Yeah, I just one more thing about the Stripe Sanford Clark again, and what he's doing with it, how he was able to get out, and for the people that helped you market that, but how you built the website. Like I said, I could barely get on Microsoft Word, so it's very impressive to me. So good job on that. And again, Clark, what your hope was with it, a lot of people, you read message boards are completely against it, traditionalists. I'm a very big traditionalist in life, but I remember being 14 years old. So, I mean, just, barely a teenager. and the hype around the first blackout game in 2007 against Auburn, then going to New Orleans, Louisiana, doing it again, and even, of course, the hype before the Bama game in 08, where the stigma was on it and has been on it for freaking what's the math?
A million years.
Yeah, 17 years now. So, and I get you. There's programs you want to say, oh, we're not like them. We don't need to do this, yada yada yada. But if it and makes a lasting memory of a kid that gives them a passion and fire started coming tomorrow, like I said earlier, it's all worth it. It's all worth the criticism that Row 60 will get for kind of starting this and what the Athletic Association doing this from everybody, man. It's just, you don't get many of them. So I wish people just stop being so uptight and just have fun, cut loose with it, because when it boils down to, I'll have to say, I like when stadiums do that. It's wild. And
and to that, I'm with you. I think there are some stadiums that just do it better than Georgia right now, currently. Now look. Yes, the in-game experience. Now listen, I love Bob O'Reilly. I love Saturday nights. All right for fighting. I love it, even if it's Nickelback, whatever, whoever. I don't care. I love it because it's the University of Georgia. But man, I thought, I was like, we're not going to do a blackout. Blackout's done. We tried every other year and just doesn't.
I wish we would do one.
I'm with you. But I was like, we kind of need something new. And I love the 3-stripe, the red, the white, the black pattern. We got it on the silver breeches. Man, that's tradition. I mean, that's traditional. It looks sharp, man. It looks clean. I just went in Photoshop one night and I went red on one side and the white in the end zones and the black. And we went back and forth. Well, should the black be on the student side? Should the black be on the home side? Like, who's going to be dressed in black? Because black's going to be the hottest color. And I knew all this stuff was coming.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, I was like, let's try it. Why not? And man, just to see how it's come from just my brain to like a graphic on Instagram, posted that, collaborated with some people out there with some bigger Instagram followings as well. We got the word out there. We got people like Blake Newman, a lot of other people too out there, patrons especially, who've just been pumping it out. And that just goes to show, like, we as fans, we can make some noise, not literal noise and figuratively. We can make noise and get the attention of these programs if we want to.
Yeah. And I mean, and again, these students too that are coming now are not all of them. I mean, yes, you still got some, but they're not students that grew up in Georgia, rural Georgia, that grew up loving Georgia football in a sense, that they got Larry Muntz's greatest calls DVDs, didn't know guys that were born before, or that played before they were born, like guys like Jeff Piber and Andy Johnson, man, Greg Talley, Eric Zier, obviously, Buck Ballou. They didn't grow up hearing their parents talk about stories of being in the old Gator Bowl in 1985 when Georgia beat Florida yet again, because we used to dominate them back then. And after this was coming off of them thinking that they finally had the Bulldog monkey off their back. And when Georgia fans rushed the old Gator Bowl field and Georgia beat them 24-3 when Keith Henderson and Tim Worley and Lars Tate ran wild, right? And an upset win over them 24-3. They didn't grow up with these stories, and it wasn't ingrained to them like they were with me growing up, man. And so automatically I go into Georgia as a student, thankful to be there, more so because of the football and my love for the football. And it just naturally get juiced to go play them. So there has to be some juice created, because I think across the country, this generation, and the more it takes to entertain people, because we got these dang things that always you got to have glued to you, just trying to feed constant entertainment. What can entertain me more instead of just the simple things in life? You're going to have that now. And I wish people would understand, unfortunately, that's where we're at, even though, and we're a blessed program. And I think people really don't realize how blessed we are to get to see them play every single game. So if this creates a spark and gets some energy, I'm all for it. That's where we are now as a society. And I think it'll be something good and some memories created. Yeah. And that's what I love about it, man.
Well, I've said this time and time again in comments and, on the threads out there, people's calling this gimmicky or whatever, fake juice. I'm like, man, how in the world is this going to affect what I wear, the color I wear into the game? How is, in any shape or form, is that going to affect the play on the field? You know what will? Our voices. That actually is I say tangible. It's not necessarily tangible, but it has a direct effect on the play of the field. The louder we are, the louder we can, raise our voices and yell in the stadium tomorrow. That will actually have an effect on the game. So I really don't care. I mean, there's still haters out there. There's going to be with these kinds of things. I totally expected that. But what I did not expect was to see a video of CJ Allen yesterday pretty much endorsing this.
Yeah, that's good.
Which is just
We
so
need-
freaking cool, man. And for it to have been CJ Allen too. God, I love that kid.
And you could tell some of the past home games, Kirby has been wanting fans to kind of ramp it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
And just post game comments, and then his his weekly press conference earlier in the week on Monday, whenever it was, he challenged the fans, and it should be a game you get up. I mean, you shouldn't have to wear a certain color get up, but that's where we're at, and I think it's a needed jolt for where this fan base is right now, and where we're at, and I think it'd be something cool. And like I said, my whole biggest thing, if there's a kid who creates a memory doing this and develops love for Georgia football, it's worth every ounce of criticism we get for it.
Yeah.
But great job on Clark, man. That he's the one. Like I said, I can't do anything on the computer barely.
No, takes a team, and we have all bought into this, which is fun, and it's going to be really interesting to see how this shapes out tomorrow. Somebody brought up a good point. They were saying in the end zones, right? We're wearing white in the end zone. So if you're sitting in the end zone tomorrow, wear white, either side. But they were talking about how the goalposts, they're going to blend into the background if everybody does what they're supposed to do and wears white. So thankfully, Peyton Woodring, he's got a lot of practice kicking in Sanford Stadium. He knows, he should know by now. He should probably be able to close his eyes and just nail these field goals. But Ole Miss's kicker, maybe that affects him. We'll see. Somebody also brought up another good point. The student section, right? The student section, we have one section in the end zone, and then we have another in the corner beside the red coats. They were talking about how, you get to the game, you get to the gate, you don't really know which section you'll be in. So obviously the end zone is white and the corner is black. So we'll see if the students can figure that out. I don't know. But as far as it being hot, I think people just need to suck it up. We're talking, it's going to be a high of 78 tomorrow.
October, man.
Yeah, I know. That's a little toasty.
No, I'm saying, no, it's not toasty.
Well,
when you're working outside in the middle of July, or you're just walking around in July, it's not like it was ass Labor Day. But yeah, I get it. Whatever. But go ahead. You can explain the thought process behind that, because that's been, I think, the biggest negative thing that people have talked about.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely by far. I mean, most people, I'd say the
it,
majority of people that I've seen throughout our content and everything, I'd say at least 85%, believe it or not, they're all totally on board. But it's like that 15%, they just make the most noise, the biggest complaints, whatever.
That's fine. That's
whatever.
We live in America.
Everybody's
you can
opinion.
voice your opinion. That's a
totally
beautiful
fair
thing. God bless USA, man.
Right.
Thankful to be here in this country where we can't have these talks and have a difference of opinion and not get publicly
chastised.
For it. Exactly. So we're
But yeah, so the only reason, and I've explained this time and time again to people, but if anybody doesn't know, we put the black shirts in the sun, the north side of the stadium, because that's where the students are, or most of the students are. And we figured, okay, we'll get some buy-in from the students. Whereas on the other side of the stadium, the home side or the south side of the stadium, we've got a lot of season ticket holders, generally older folks who may or may not see this graphic that we're going to post on social media. So we were like, by default, they're going to wear red anyway. So whether or not they see the graphic, they're just going to show up in red, which is perfect. They play right into this idea. I'm really interested to see the wild card in all of this is, will the end zones all dress out in white? We'll see.
And we'll be in black.
Yes, we will.
We did it to ourselves.
What?
You did it to ourselves.
I thought about it. I had a shirt laid out earlier this week. A couple of days ago, I was just thinking, what am I going to wear to the game? And I had to think for a second. Wait, no, I'm wearing black. I don't have a choice.
You're wearing black. You better, if you show up in red,
that'd be terrible.
That'd be, no, you can't do that. So it'll be a good time. Man.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, I told you, Clark was working on building the website. I was like, how do you build a website? While we were going on the road to Auburn last Saturday, behind the scenes look, and you had, and I'll be honest, I had doubts about it. I said, yeah, go for it, man. I said, probably get chastised on these websites by, these message boards, but a lot of good support with it too. Glad you just said, forget it. I don't care what people say about it. What people say about us. We're going to let it rip. And like I said, hopefully people enjoy it. And again, I'll say it one last time. If somebody develops a memory with a loved one that stands out for them, all the criticism you get for it is well worth every single bit of it.
I agree.
For people just to make a memory, man. That's why we do this podcast, and that's why we love Georgia football, is enjoy the finer things in life and feel blessed to be able to do it.
Yeah. One more thing I want to say about it. Where was I going with that? Crap. I had a thought and then I just totally lost it.
Dang, Carl.
Well, here's a few things. Oh, I know where I was going. If we lose tomorrow, we're scrapping it. Because I just know how Georgia football fans are. That the website's coming down.
No more light up bracelets.
No more light up bracelets. Well, at that point, it's like, why do you even play music? Why, don't play music. Don't play the same song. No, I mean that's sort of the precedent these people are setting. And when they say this stuff is, oh well, this is just gimmicky. This is fake juice. We should never do a blackout. Like at that, if that's your standard, then we should never play Bob O'Reilly ever again. We should never have fireworks in the stadium because we shot fireworks off during the Alabama
never
game.
do the Breda Pest Control Bulldog Shuffle.
Right. Or the karaoke camp, which I think we're on board with axing.
We don't have lyrics with a dancing ball anymore. It's just but
it's Taylor Swift songs, you know. I mean, teach their own. I know people like Taylor Swift,
because there's a lot of people, you know. But I get it; it's a tough job. But yeah, no, you're right with that, Clark. And your thought with the striped Sanford and why you put it on there is something different. We've never done it before, so there can't be a stigma. I mean, yeah, even though you got the fake juice, we don't do this pro. I'm not gonna say it.
Say it. You got 116-ish people watching right now. Say it.
You know the reason why people say, "Oh, you don't do that at Georgia. We don't do this as a program, a winning program." Ohio State University did a stripe last year. They won the national championship. They're favorites right now, number one in the country to go back to back. You know why people are saying, and I'll just go ahead and say my thought of why people say that we don't need to be copying Tennessee or Auburn less is because some fans are so obsessed with Alabama and what Alabama does, and because if Alabama did it, then they would be on board. And it's because Alabama, and yeah, I mean, obviously you wanted Kirby Smart's temp, but let's set ourselves apart and be doing this stuff because, you know, we're Georgia and we have our own things, man. If you have to take some from other schools, develop our own culture, and this is something we've never done before, so let's embrace.
I'm curious. You know,
maybe that was a stupid comment, but
when did I know the checker kneeling thing came about? That was really the first time we really saw coordinated designs in terms of color patterns in the stadium. And that, from what I remember, now people might have been doing stripe outs, but it definitely wasn't to the same scale of checker kneeling. I'll give Tennessee credit. Checker kneeling's awesome. I hate Tennessee and I hate the orange. I hate everything about that place, but I got to give them credit. Checker kneeling is really good. And then obviously the white out at Penn State, because every single person is wearing white in that stadium, man, it sells it. And so, you know, I was thinking, hey, this is our shot at trying something totally new. Yeah. We get a design in the stadium. It's something, you know, that's unique to us, the silver breeches, 3-stripe. And I don't know if anybody heard it. I know our patrons did, but 960 the ref, Logan Booker, shout out to Logan Booker.
Great guy. Love awesome Logan,
guy.
Man, and known him for a while, and watching him progress where he's going has been great. Great voice. I mean,
yeah, he does.
Great journalist. Like Logan Booker a lot.
Yeah, but where was I going with that?
Sorry.
No, you're good. Crap. Anyway, he was a big advocate for it. Oh, I know where I was going. But interestingly enough, so he got in touch with, they had Alan Thomas, who is the assistant athletic director for UGA. They had him on the show the other day. They were talking about this concept, whatever. And Alan didn't necessarily give his full endorsement, which I didn't expect him to. But then the next day was yesterday. CJ Allen released that video. Logan and Alan had a conversation, and allegedly Alan Thomas was saying, hey, if we have a good turnout tomorrow, if Striped Sanford is a thing and we do win, we're going to take it to the next level. So I don't know what that means. It sounds really cool.
Yeah. I mean, and even if it doesn't, I mean, I think it will. Even if it doesn't, Clark, you got to be proud because hopefully they've seen that this is something the fans want. This was a fan-started movement.
Yeah.
And that this gets the gears turning for them to ramp it on up, maybe actually coordinate something in the preseason, especially if you get a primetime game already announced with these 7:30 kickoffs now in the summer. Hey, let's do a blackout. But whatever that, but you know, so crank it up a little bit, man. Get everybody juice. So at least this will get the gears turning with this. And like you said, man. So I love it.
All right, well, let's go back and we'll read some comments. Hey, we got an open line if y'all want to call in. Otherwise, we're going to read through some comments. We've had a lot of people on tonight. This is actually, man, I think this is our second most viewed show ever.
Is it?
Which is really cool. Yeah, I mean, and I also think a lot of that has to do with we're on X right now. Shout out to our X people. Twitter.
Yeah.
I'll always say Twitter. How can you not? Anyway, I think number one, obviously, will always be Georgia, Alabama. The college show that night for the national championship
in
game
Indianapolis.
In Indianapolis.
Wild night, man. If you just got free time and you weren't around row 60, then it would be worth your time to go back into our archives and watch us the night before the 2022 national championship 2021 season in a hotel in Scottsburg, Indiana. And how rowdy that was, how the callers were fired up. We were fired up. Special memory, man.
Yep.
So, if anybody's got free time to kill, go back and watch that. That was a good one.
Yeah, Chris Blackman. Shout out Chris Blackman. He's a patron. Anyway, he said, what do y'all think about Cash Jones? Should he be getting touches late in games? I feel like Bobo needs to keep the momentum with Nate or Chauncey getting majority snaps. Yeah, man. I mean, we could go back and forth on this, but I'll just say this. I think Cash Jones, there's a reason why he's a Division I football player at the University of Georgia. There's a reason why he gets on the field. Kirby and or Mike Bobo, they're not going to trot him out if they don't think that he can get 1 to 2 yards.
Yeah.
That's my thinking. Now, people would argue, well, he's not the best in that situation. You need different personnel. We saw Chauncey Bowens. I know everybody kind of refers to that Alabama game at the end, and I totally get it. But, you can't, in that situation in particular, I don't think you should take Cash Jones off the field because then you're going to allow substitution. Then you're not going to be able to rush on the line of scrimmage. The play was there. Had it been blocked right, and we've beat this like a dead horse, but had that been blocked right, Cash Jones gets the first down. So, in my opinion, I always default to the coaches probably know more than me. Now, you can have a different opinion, no doubt. That's how I think.
Yeah, no, then Chris brings up a good point with that. Yeah, I mean, of course, Chauncey and Nate are more talented rushers when getting the ball in the backfield, but Cash does a lot of great things when he's in there that a lot of people you just won't see during the play, in the sense of how he's able to pass pro, and also with when he gets the ball out in the flats and receiving. I mean, has done that a lot the past couple of years here at Georgia. Great special teams guy. And but no, Chris, I'm just excited. I'm confident in the backfield we have. To me, it's the most talented Georgia running back room we've had since Zamir White and James Cook left Athens.
Yeah, I agree. Let's take some more comments here. I tell you what, let's talk about that Miami game.
4 interceptions, Carson Beck.
Jeez Louise.
I mean, everybody was lumping Miami in, and they still can. Obviously, they got they're probably still going to go to the ACC championship, but I think they kind of bought in the rat poison that they could get on kind of cruise control. They've kind of got their big games out of the way, and Friday night at home, it popped them, man. So, they still got a talented team, but I did not see that one coming. That just shows where we're at college football 2025. Even more any given Saturday.
Yeah, that's true. You know what else none of us saw coming ever?
What's that?
Watching an in-conference game here, North Carolina. We're talking about East Coast here, the Atlantic Ocean, going on the road, not up to Virginia, not down to Florida or anything, flying cross country to Berkeley, California.
To play an Atlantic Coast Conference.
To play an ACC game on the Pacific Northwest.
With Bill Belichick dating a 23-year-old leading the charge of a 2-3 North Carolina football team.
Like if an alien came to this earth, how would you explain that to them?
I mean, you got a game where Justin Wilcox is about to just absolutely lay it on Bill Belichick. When did you ever think that you would see a Justin Wilcox coached football team? And Max Johnson in his second decade of playing college football. Well, he's not in there now. I thought he was going to get the start. I don't know. Who knows? But, yeah, North Carolina will be another job that you need to watch in the coaching carousel. I would not touch it if I was a up-and-coming coordinator, head coach. Another thing I want to mention, Kirk Cignetti got paid at Indiana.
Yeah.
Man, and a lot of people think maybe he might go to Penn State. He might be a top, but smart on him, man. The guy's actually in his mid-60s. He was making $500K, which is great money to – no, folks like us, we would love to make $500K a year, right? And a couple of years ago at James Madison, but now he's turned it into he's making $11 million a year. Why would you not stay at Indiana with what you built the past couple of years instead of trying to restart somewhere else? Stay at Indiana. You're going to be loved there, and finish out your career and getting paid $11 million a year. Great on Kirk Cignetti. Yeah. I mean, so he is officially, I feel like, off the table as far as guys in the.
Speaking of Indiana. And you'll appreciate this. Dylan Deese, he says, guys, I must say doing electrical work here in Indiana right now. These Indiana fans are tough to deal with. I don't think they're used to winning at football, and it shows every day. All I hear on the job site is go Hoosiers.
Love it, man.
Yeah.
Love that, Dylan. Love that you're out there.
Electrical
grinding.
work.
Yeah, probably doing a little commercial electrical work. I love that. So, Yep. Bending some conduit up there and pulling some wire. Love that. So, they have a great reason. I mean, this came out of nowhere that Indiana has poured into their football, but it's a thing of NIL, man.
Right.
You get the right guy who can motivate you and good X's and O's guys, fundamental guy, and you're able to pay and get guys like Mendoza at quarterback to come in who left California.
Yeah.
And, there's a reason why, a lot of people are thinking Mendoza. I can't believe in the summer because Georgia made a push for Mendoza, Indiana's starting quarterback. A lot of chattered that he visited Georgia, Kirby wanted him stuff, and kind of like, you want the Cal starting quarterback? And it's not Aaron Rodgers or anything. It's not like the second coming of Jared Goff or Aaron Rodgers, right? I mean, the kid's good, but at Georgia, really? And you're not going after some old 5-star guy like Jackson Arnold, and there's a reason why you don't go after Jackson Arnold and you go after Mendoza, and that's coming, to fruition this year. And that the staff and Division I college football kid, they know more so than we do at a just elite different vision of a guy in the development and that, man. And but no, he's a heck of a player. But what about just having Gunnar Stockton though is just the right guy, and a lot of people hate to admit that he is the right guy, but he is, and I love it.
Mm-hmm. He's going to prove it more tomorrow, I think. JR Real said, I'm going to ask, has Game Day reached out to y'all? I saw you tag them in a post. Not to my knowledge. I haven't checked my phone here. And I mean, other than calls, I do not expect to be on game day. It would be cool to maybe, they're striping out Sanford, yada, yada, get that kind of a thing, audio bit. I would love it if Chris and or Kirk brings it up in the broadcast on ABC pregame. Because, normally I will say ABC is starting to do a really good job of kind of showcasing the atmosphere before the game. They show the band, they show the lights, they show the fireworks, all sorts of stuff. And so, I'm still not totally accepted. I haven't accepted this SEC on ABC thing yet. It's still going to take some time because we're all accustomed to SEC on CBS, but nonetheless, they have done a good job of just covering the games themselves. I think at least. Yeah. I still don't like the freaking jingle or the theme song to ABC.
I agree.
Let's see here. Colby says, I forgot one stat. Dogs are undefeated when Kirby does a call to fans. Interesting. He did not against Alabama for some odd reason. Maybe there's something to that. I don't know.
I love it.
Yeah. Adam, you're getting a shout out from Blake. Shout out for being on Patreon.
Oh, yeah. Man,
Yes.
that's been fun. I've enjoyed that. So.
Yeah. We've got Adam on Patreon. Adam and I, we chat with all of our people, all of our patrons. We have a group chat within the app. It's pretty cool. So throughout the week, we're kind of sharing ideas and sharing fun stuff, sharing Georgia football stuff in there. So if you're not a patron already, join us, patreon.com/row60. It's $5 a month. We put every single penny back into the program. I actually, Adam, had to spend a little money at Home Depot about 3 hours ago.
Oh, did you? Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
You?
and I had to get us 2 new painter poles because we might be putting a sign up tomorrow on College Game Day. So look out for that, 11 o'clock a.m. or so. Hopefully you guys are going to see that in its full force. Speaking of game day, put a stripe Sanford sign at game day. We could make one potentially. I don't know how effective that would be. I mean, because most people they already know what they're wearing. Let's see. Hot take. Let's get the bones on the back of the helmet. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sure, yeah.
You like the bones?
Yeah. I mean, that's good with me. You get rewarded for on-field play and academic with the black bones. That was a big thing back in the day. It's funny.
Yeah.
During the Rick years, is everybody asked, what are the black bones for?
Mm-hmm.
What time the dog walk started, and what are the black bones for?
And what
Two
radio
biggest
station do I tune into on the road?
Yeah, to get Larry Munson.
Yeah.
And Scott Howard.
Oh, man. Let's see. Got a lot of comments here. Just trying to pick through some. Let's see. Another top 5 ACC team loses on Friday night. I tried to tell Mimi this was going to happen. All right.
There we go.
Yeah. Tell Mimi or Miami. Either way.
I like telling Mimi better.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, for sure. Let me shout out this guy right quick. Andrew Dasher, man, has been all over Facebook and Instagram pushing out Stripe Sanford. Got to shout him out, man. He said, going to bed, leaving the house around 5:30 or 6 in the morning. Man, that's an early morning right there to get to Athens for the game. I love that dedication. Be safe on the way, Andrew. Man, thank you so much for getting Stripe Sanford out
appreciate that, Andrew. God bless you, brother. Be careful coming up.
A few more comments, and we'll start to wrap this thing up. Blake said, y'all may have already discussed this earlier, but what do y'all think about having Delta's logo on the field for the rest of the season? Adam, I'll let you take this one away.
I mean, yeah, the traditionalists inside me, I don't like it, but you got to have money to get talent to come to your school these days. So
true.
If you're a guy, I don't like the stripe out, I don't like Delta logo on the field, all this stuff, yada, yada, yada. Well, do you want talent to come to Athens? Because today you've got to get money in every single avenue that you can.
Yep.
I mean, that's just what it's kind of like they decided to open these doors, and this broke the dam, and you just got to handle the repercussions of it.
So,
right? That's what it is.
So what's next?
On the NASCAR pit crew out there. Logos on the jerseys.
Yeah. Yes.
NASCAR driver.
Yeah. Oh gosh. All right. Well, let me ask you. All right. So Delta's already claimed the field. So who gets on the jerseys? Georgia sponsors.
Georgia Power.
That'd be a good one. I'll tell you another good one. It would look clean on those jerseys, on the red jerseys, especially Coca-Cola.
Oh, Coca-Cola. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Of course. Yeah.
That'd look funny, but
I'm good with like Georgia ran companies,
Yeah,
that's all right. Georgia originated companies being on there, whatnot. But yeah, I mean, that's just we've unleashed the beast. Now it's time to let it eat.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just gonna see it more and more. Part of it.
Let's talk a little ahead here. Y'all think Gunner comes back after this season and Pug transfers out? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean that definitely, especially when you got somebody who more than likely, if you've been keeping up with what Jared Curtis is doing in Tennessee on high school Friday night, the kid's going to be special.
Yeah, he will be.
So, I mean, yeah, you got a lot of talented quarterbacks in there. I think Gunner will come back, and I think he'll be the starter. I hope I would love to see Pug stick around one more year, and then develop more and battle for it in 27 or be ready, because you never know what can happen this year or next year, man. One snap away, the team's his, right? And you don't wish injury on anybody, but you just don't know. And he's got a lot of talent. Montgomery kid's talented kid. He'll be in there as well. But I think when Jared Curtis comes to Athens, man, he's different. Hopefully we can hold on to him, because I think he's getting even more and more publicity and going to climb in the rankings even more and more. It's just not even just top quarterbacks overall, but top player overall. And you're going to see more and more bags by guys like Ohio State, and then the lights drop his way. And hopefully he stays firm and committed to Georgia. Hopefully he'll. And hey, look, you got one of the best, talented quarterbacks coming into Georgia, 5-star guy like that. You're all excited about him. But in the same sense, you don't like Mike Bobo, you want him out the door. Got to start thinking about that.
That's
got to start thinking about that.
That's a real good point right there. I did not think about that. Yeah. I mean, you got, there's, yeah. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it. I almost did. Andrew said, I'm on Patreon and I'm not in the group chat. Yeah, man. If you download the Patreon app, you get everything there. It should be a little envelope, mail symbol or whatever. Check that out. We've recently, for anybody who is a patron and may just now be figuring this out, we've moved our original group chat from Facebook Messenger back into Patreon. Long story, but Facebook basically removed group chat. So anyway, Austin Smith, what in the world? This guy's a Florida fan. He said, can't believe I'm saying it, but need a UGA win for what?
As a Florida fan, I would say to discourage Lane Kiffin to thinking he could get over the hump and he's going to stay stagnant where he's at Ole Miss, where he would be more attracted to go to Gainesville.
I see.
When Billy goes.
Interesting. Scott, oh man, this is a great question. Any recommendations for places to eat breakfast in Athens?
Did you ever eat at the Mayflower?
This is
completely. It's gone now.
In Athens?
Yeah, it's gone now. Great breakfast.
I remember that,
man. Back in the day, it really doesn't help you at all, Scott, because I mean, it's no longer with us.
Yeah,
the rest of this.
I know a lot of good lunch and dinner spots. I could wheel and deal all that all night long. The obvious one, you're going to hear this everywhere, Mama's Boy, but Mama's Boy is going to be packed. It doesn't matter which location you go to tomorrow either. If you want to, like, if you really want the Athens breakfast tourist trap, I wouldn't say it's tourist trap because it is really good. But Mama's Boy would be, I guess, the top one. It is really good, to be honest. So.
Yeah, it is. I haven't been there in years, but it is good. It is good, man. I tell you what, man, if you're coming up at the bridge, for us Northeast Georgia Dogs, the Highway 29 bridge is officially open. for the first time in over a year.
Oh, my
yeah,
God.
big.
Praise the Lord.
So we get to go over the Highway 29 bridge, go straight through Danielsville. So if you're coming somehow coming 29 to the game, I go to Biscuit Express, but also the Golden Pantry has a great biscuit as well.
So don't sleep on the Golden Pantry.
Right there. 2 in a row right there. I love a gas station biscuit, ham biscuit.
I
love a mom and pop biscuit barn too, man, with old cat head. Nothing better than just getting a cat head. And I'm more of a cat head biscuit guy on the go than sitting down eating an omelet. But you do whatever,
I'm telling you, man, there's nothing better than we need to get an NIL deal done with Biscuit Express.
Yeah, they got good biscuits,
God,
man.
man,
Bring
so
cash with you too. Old school.
Yep.
Cash is still king.
No
there.
card. I think you can write him a check, maybe. I don't know. JR said, watching North Carolina, man, can we agree that Belichick's rings are fraudulent? I think Brady deserves more credit. Yeah.
Yeah. No doubt. Bill Belichick, great defensive mind and great NFL head coach. And they were a great combination there for many years. But it is a shame to see, and I never liked the Patriots and never liked Belichick, but it's a shame to see what he's turned into on and off the field with stuff. I mean, as a legend, NFL Hall of Famer, no doubt, that to see it kind of end like this is just wild.
Yeah.
It's baffling. I don't get it, and I'm not one to judge whatever, but
right.
It's just some of the it's wild, man. But, it is what it is. His choices, but wow.
Yep. JR, we'll take a few more comments, and I'm going to wrap this thing up with an interesting thing that we've done before. You know where it's going.
I don't actually.
You do. JR Real, excuse me. He said the Broken Egg close to Beechwood. I don't think I've heard of it, but I've never been in there.
Yeah.
So he recommends that.
Anywhere that serves popping black hot coffee.
Is that your choice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Austin said the extension may be a power play to get more money. Other targets are Marcus Freeman. I didn't think about that. Drinkwitz and Franklin. Who do y'all like the most?
James Franklin. I hope you hired James Franklin.
He's talking about Florida.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would say
yes, please.
I mean, no, he's still. I mean, James Franklin, very consistent up there at Penn State. I mean, made the playoffs last year, semifinal, man. Won one Big Ten championship in 2016, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, terrible record against top 5, top 10. I mean, respectable program, and I think he will coach somewhere and see what he does. But I don't know. I hope Florida. If I was, I just don't think Florida's the attractive. I mean, somebody would take it, but I think they're going to be down the list a little bit because of the athletic department, even the university president. Everything's just in shambles down there. I feel like, and how just that is going through just a slate of coaches here the past decade.
Right.
Like, so.
Gotta love it. It's a burning dumpster fire. All right, folks. Good night, Colby. Thanks for the call, brother.
Yeah.
Good night, y'all.
Yeah, good luck tomorrow, man.
Everybody send a picture of your deer.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good.
We'll start a thread tomorrow.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I love that.
Adam, you need to go
Row
kill
60 outdoor news.
Oh, we might be onto something.
Instead of GON, Georgia Outdoor
Right.
News.
Oh.
Row 60 Outdoor News.
Okay.
And be careful. Well, yeah, we could, the GON logo is classic, man. It's like ours, but the state of Georgia is red and then GON diagonal.
Yep.
Right there. So
good stuff. All right, folks. We're going to try this. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we will call this a night.
Hey, this is Bert Hill. Today is Tuesday, October the 14th. I will be out of the office today.
Oh, come on, Uncle Bert. Hold up. I'm going to give him one more shout.
Hey, this is Bert Hill.
Oh, Uncle Bert.
let us down.
Yeah.
Let us down.
Well, I think this is a good time to wrap this thing
Let's
up.
do
We've
it, baby.
had God,
What a fun time. What
2.5 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Golly.
Hope y'all have enjoyed
Time
this, man.
flies.
Yeah, it's starting to wear on me a little bit. My eyes are getting heavy. This game is pretty boring right here, California, North Carolina, but it's football nonetheless, folks.
That's right.
So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this one. What a great time we've had here on Row 60, our live call-in show. We'll probably, just a heads up, don't know if we'll do one for Florida. Our plans have drastically changed. It's a whole story. Probably not going to get to do one this year, unfortunately, but we will be back. We're going to have several more call-in shows.
Yeah, that's right.
And so we'll make it work. But hope y'all have a good one tomorrow. I still like the Dogs, Adam. I said, what did I say? 31-20.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with that.
All right.
I'm going to stick with that. So that puts the over under at 51, or I don't know what the over under is, but I'm saying Dogs get an 11-point victory here in Sanford Stadium. I like it. I want the energy to be brought to Sanford. I think we're going to get it. The stripe out's going to look great. Be on the lookout for that. Hey, I do want to say, if anybody's in the stadium, if you don't mind, what I'd absolutely love to do is get some people on their phone, film horizontally, not vertically, right? So turn the phone this way. Get a couple shots, if you don't mind, just a couple of clips of the stadium itself, of your vantage point, right? So wherever you're at in the stadium, if you'll do that for me, that would be great. And I might use that in a YouTube video that I'm planning to make here soon. So that would be great.
Love it.
Hopefully everything goes to plan tomorrow with Stripe Sanford. We're going to get it done. Dogs on top, 31-20. Adam, wrap this thing up.
Yeah, I'm going now. 24-17. Georgia's going to win this football game. Again, what a heck of a week. What a great episode. People are fired up about it. Crunch time, big SEC matchup. Time to see what happens. You win this game, build some momentum, hopefully a complete football game, go in the bye week, get even healthier. And then the biggest one of them all to me is in Jacksonville. I don't care what Florida's record is, what Georgia's record is. There's nothing like Georgia, Florida. They will always be the ones that I dislike the most, but I'm getting the cart before the horse talking about that. Let's take care of business against Lane Kiffin. Revenge game. Terrible feeling losing them last year. So let's get Sanford rowdy, win this football game, enjoy the rest of football tomorrow night. But love y'all, man. It's great to be a Georgia Bulldog. Enjoy every second. This is the glory years, the golden age of Georgia football. And be rowdy tomorrow. Be in touch with us. We love y'all. Go Dogs,
Go Dogs.
baby.